Start recording. There we go. Still can't shake the feeling that I'm forgetting something today. And maybe I am. Mouse cursor's not visible. Not even. Cool. Let's go to Alaroth. Who's responsible? You?
Hello. Need a flight to Alaroth?
I'd like to take the Zeppelin to Alaroth City. Straight to it. Not the 12 FPS horde. Oh, it's okay, we're in 12 FPS too.
Good day, Dragon Slayer. Welcome to Alaroth. Don't expect much good cheer here. Alaroth is a ghost town, literally. 'Twas Zandalor who caused it, and Deodatus too. Opened dark rifts they did, which will be the end of the city if nothing can be done. Most of Alaroth is off limits now, infested and littered with undead. But the way to the ministry still lies open. If you're here to help, may the Divine bless you. If not, get away from here, or die with the rest of us.
You're forgetting to tell your mother that you love her and that you're thankful for everything she does for you, you ungrateful fucker. That's not true. That's not true at all. You're lying.
Dragon Slayer, praise the Divine for your arrival. We can more than use your aid in this hour of peril. Isn't that so, Captain Angharad?
Indeed. Such is the city's state that she is on the brink of collapse. Still, a champion never despairs, and I have been organizing our defenses with a famous member of your order. Slayer, meet...
Don't bother, Captain. We are already well acquainted. But don't be deceived by appearances. This abomination is not what you think it is.
I must admit, I don't quite follow. Please explain yourself, Commander.
The thing you see before you is a Dragon Knight, and as such must be executed this instant. It strayed from the Academy's path to become one of those we hunt. A betrayer has entered fair Alaroth, and now her streets must be cleansed in blood.
Commander, please calm yourself. And you, Slayer, how do you respond to these charges?
They are quite true. I am a Dragon Knight. I here at the request of honored Zandalor to deliver Alaroth from evil.
May you choke on that twisted pride of yours. It admits it, Angharad. We have here a dragon in league with that backstabbing mage. Kill it. Let me kill it.
Enough! Frankly, Commander, I don't give a damn who this is, be they dragon or slayer. Your adversary is here for the good of Alaroth, and shall therefore receive free entry to the city. That is my final word on the matter. Now stand aside, please. I have spoken, and there shall be no disobeying my orders.
Okay, well, that's a +1 for the champions in my book.
No. I cannot stand idly by as you allow this monstrosity to pass unharmed. I swore an oath to slay all of its accursed race.
I warned you, Commander, and though I shall sorely miss your blade in battle, you leave me no choice. My champions, arrest her!
You are making a grave mistake, Angharad. And as for you, disciple, rest assured we will meet again.
I truly hope that by the time you will have learned the truth about dragons, that your hostility towards me will have dampened.
Never!
I hope I made the right decision, Dragon Knight. Please, do all in your power to save Alaroth. You can find our Lord and Master, General Augustus, in the upper city by the Ministry. He'll appreciate your help. Of that I have no doubt.
Too bad it didn't come to a fight. I can only hope Rhode will rot in her cell.
Hey, Brody.
I still can't believe this is happening. So much carnage, so much blood. Why?
Why? Zachariah?
The situation is dire, Slayer. All because of that Xandalore chap. Good-for-nothing wizard.
Indeed. Galen?
And so they pass unto the Hall of Echoes, more victims of man's folly and fiend's cruelty.
Paxton?
To have to burn the corpses of one's friends. Never has Alaroth seen such a black day.
No, well, yeah, probably not. We got a waypoint shrine. Mardanius waypoint shrine. Mardanius? Hang on. Mardanius. Mardanius was the necromancer that, made use of the... No, he's a healer. Yeah, okay. Mardanius was the leader of the healers. Who am I thinking of? Yeah. He went crazy. Deodatus? Perhaps? Oh, go on then. Dude, who the fuck even cares if bots are the only ones on the internet anymore? Why do I have to do these stupid fucking captchas every time? No. Deodatus is a follower of Mardanius. I don't remember if he actually appeared at all in Divine Divinity. No, a new guy. Alright. Fullo?
This is no time for chit-chat, Slayer. We
I
must
disagree.
hold the city or perish.
Oh, just come and go, Jolene.
Divine save Alaroth. May he protect the healer city from her foes.
George?
Just think, Slayer, these are the last pigs in the city. How shall we feed those who've survived this day?
Well, one of your chickens walked a little too close to me, so you're down a chicken. Let me get out of this pen before I kill anything else. Oh, I forgot the absurd sounds that the pigs make.
Come on, drive them back!
You can do it, champions!
Kill those hell fiends!
Bree?
Look at those brave champions fighting out there. There's the true spirit of Alaroth.
Right. I'm assuming all of those people are set to be immortal until I show up. Let's go then, let's go. Cyrus?
I can't talk now. The wounded
Okay.
are my priority.
Welby?
One moment I'm brewing potions, the next I'm wrist-deep in champion entrails.
Well, Caduceus.
Shh! Don't disturb me.
Okay. These men don't have anything to say. Too wounded. I understand. We can't all be sick like me. Sick isn't like awesome.
There will be more dead than undead in the city if it goes on like this. We just can't give all of them proper treatment.
Otto?
So many wounded. So many dead.
Quinn?
I'm busy, Slayer. No time.
Alright. I wanna go down. Not allowed. I wanna go up. I think it's gonna be a whole lot of fighting here in Alaroth.
Another one to add to the collection.
I seem to recall in the very quick cutscene that I saw when I accidentally went to Alaroth, Xandalore was there, and he wasn't in this one, so it might actually...
Slayer. There's one hell of an angry crowd gathered in front of the ministry, so mind your step. You think the entire population of the Healer City has gone mad, the way they rant and rage? They say Zandalor is in the Ministry. Loyal to Damien is what that damned spellcaster is.
So it might actually matter. I wouldn't be surprised if the game keeps track of how many quests you've completed before coming here. And that's how they handle the timescale. I forgot to send my runners back out, but oh well. I think I'll live. Alaroth has certainly grown in the past, I don't really know how long.
This is no time for chit-chat, Slayer. We must hold the city or perish.
Okay.
Never have I seen the citizens of Alaroth so angry and afraid. And with good reason. Have you seen those horrible beings that flood the streets?
What will become of us? My entire family was killed. What must I do?
What a travesty this is. Unacceptable. Unimaginable.
Keep up your courage, Slayer. The champions will retake beloved Alaroth.
Alright. I'm gonna take your word for it. And you? Oh.
Potions! Great potions! They
Zarniar.
cure everything from knickers itches to undead bat wounds! Welcome to Zarnia's Magic Emporium. What can I do for you?
Gonna mind read you. Wonderful.
I'll be able to retire early at this rate.
Don't you think it's a bit vulgar to so enthusiastically try to make a profit under these circumstances?
Why, it's the economy, Slayer. A rich man can do a lot for the city once the siege is over.
Please show me your wares.
It shall be my pleasure.
Okay, what do we got? He's got some money though. I'll sell him my generic stuff, like this, and I'm sure I've got more yeah, plenty of generic swords. Generic armor, I probably have a few. Scorpion, Ulthring, Scorpion. Bear and Bull. Some amulets. We'll keep the consumables for now. I'm not in a hurry to part with any of those. And yeah.
Evil magic cause this mess, but good magic will
Pilcher?
heal.
What a world we live in, eh? Got to protect oneself. And I've got just the thing.
Gonna mind read you.
A disaster, certainly. But I'm making a good profit.
What do you make of the situation?
A disaster and a disgrace is what it is. But Alaroth's seen this kind of thing before. We'll muddle through.
Let's have a
We'll
look.
do.
Alright, do you have anything cool? Anything perhaps that isn't generic? No. No, you don't. Alright. I don't have anything to sell you.
Get the best weapons and armor in Alaroth right here. Don't blindly trust the champions. Defend yourself. Arm
This,
yourself.
I get a little, what is this? Alaroth healers? Interesting. Is that just my marker? Yeah, okay. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm wondering if after we resolve things in Alaroth, if it is actually going to become a city that I can
Evil magic
engage
cause
with.
this mess, but good magic will heal it.
Salvius.
Never have I seen the citizens of Alaroth so angry and...
Allow us to leave. We beseech you.
Let us use the shrine. We will all be slaughtered by those monstrosities if you don't.
Stand back. No one may operate the shrine. General Augustus orders.
With the chaos the rifts cause, there's no telling where you might end up. Do you want to teleport right onto Damien's lap, citizen?
No, divine forbid. Come, boys, let us try to find safety elsewhere.
Can I use the shrine? Oh, okay. Palmer?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass. Orders are orders.
Sharina?
The teleporter is off limits, Slayer. Talk to the general if you want permission to pass.
Okay. Okay. How about you? Salvius
Never
Virus.
have I seen the citizens of Alaroth so angry and afraid. And with good reason. Have you seen that?
Glenda?
If something isn't done about this mess quickly, we'll have riots as well as undead to deal with. The unrest in the city is getting out of proportion.
And Ian? Ian?
Barely keep the citizens at bay. They demand a quick solution to this invasion, but it's just not that easy.
Ayla?
Keep up your courage, Slayer. The champions will retake beloved Alaroth.
I don't want to be
something then.
slaughtered. Me
Don't just
neither.
stand there.
They could be here any minute. We'll all be slaughtered.
Slaughtered.
We're doing all we can. Now, in the name of the Divine, please calm down.
I told you, I'm out of fresh meat.
Mercator?
Ah, another customer. Be welcome.
Mind read.
Stupid woman. I'd give her a piece of my mind if I weren't a gentleman.
Having a nice day?
Are you kidding me? Not at all. The other merchants may smell the gold over the blood, but not I. I weep for Alaroth.
Let me browse that inventory of yours.
Go right ahead.
I just slip into it. It's a fun voice. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. You have a good rest of your day, bud. Lee?
No stakes for Divine.
Leia?
Whoever
Leah?
heard of such a thing? General Augustus should know of this. Go tell him, Slayer.
I told you, I'm out
Oscar?
of fresh.
What a day, Slayer. What a day.
Damn, blessed damage.
Another
shard.
one to add
I
to
don't. I mean, no good for me, but it's quite the charm to find in a random box. Okay, Virginius.
Never have I seen the citizens of Alaroth so angry and afraid, and with good reason. Have you seen those horrible beings that flood the streets?
Not the voice
My
I
parents
expected
have
for
been slain.
Virginius.
My husband. All because of that
my
pair
God,
of lunatics
they all
in
have
there.
names.
Do your job, General. Behead them before they can cause more trouble. My husband. All because of that pair of lunatics in there. Do your job, General. Behead them before they can cause more trouble.
Okay, Moira,
Hang Zandalor and Deodatus too.
Orlin,
Curse those sorcerers. They're no better than Damien.
Kirsty,
People are dying. The soldiers must do more to protect us.
Calder,
Down with their magics! Just look at what they've done!
Grania,
Hang Zendalor and Deodatus too.
Colin,
Curse those sorcerers. They're no better than Damien.
Lon,
Curse those sorcerers. They're no better than Damien.
Marino,
Curse those sorcerers.
How could you
They're no
champions
better
allow
than
this to happen?
Damien.
People are dying!
Aldo,
Down with their magic. Just look at what they've
Citizens
done.
of Alaroth, the champions are doing all they can to break the siege.
Donna,
Hang Zandalor and Deodatus too.
Agnes,
Hang Zandalor and Deodatus too.
Giles,
With their
We thank you, great general.
Just
Here's
look
hope none of
at
your
what
champions
I
fell.
have
It is
Deodatus
our
is
own
in the ministry,
archmage who is setting the city
solving our
alight. And for
problems
what?
as we speak.
For personal gain, no
Soon
doubt.
peace
The
and
riches
quiet
of forgotten
will
kingdoms
return
and
to
forgotten
Alaroth's
dimensions.
streets.
Alla,
My parents
People
have been
are
slain.
dying.
My
The
husband.
soldiers must do
All
more
because
to
of that
protect
pair
us.
of lunatics in there. Do your job,
And-
General. Behead them before they can cause more trouble.
Mob.
Down with
We
their
thank
magic.
you,
Wonderful,
great
all right.
General.
Just look at
Sexta.
what
Hope
they've
none
done.
of your champions fell. It is our own archmage who is setting the city alight.
Vibia,
And for what?
Commoners
For
tries to lead
personal
a
gain, no doubt.
protest.
It'll be
The
a
riches
Only
of
add to the
forgotten
burden
kingdoms
the
and forgotten
champions have to
dimensions.
bear.
all right, Augustus.
We are stretched thin. At last I may greet you. I have awaited your arrival with great impatience, Dragon Knight.
Mind read, yeah. New insights. Okay. You know who I am.
Indeed I do. Lord Zandalor has discreetly informed me of your predicament, and the noble crusade you are endeavoring to bring to fruitful conclusion. The citizens of this spirit plague-stricken village are angry, as you can see. Rightly so, I may add. But they have no idea what is at stake here. I have kept the mob at bay, and shall continue to do so until you have assisted the reverend wizards with the abating of this destructive tide that holds Alaroth in its chilling grip.
How do you trust Zandalor when no one else will?
I have been around a while, and I know well not to simply accept given truths. That dragons were innocent victims of the Damned One's schemes, I did not realize. But that Zandalor is held in disfavor for all the wrong reasons I have known all along. It has always been simply inconceivable that the Divine's best friend had anything but the good of Rivalon in mind. Sadly, I lost sight of him for half a century, until suddenly he turned up here and told me you and he are close to defeating Damien, but that the city might suffer for it.
How can I enter the ministry?
The main door was barred, but you can use the teleporter there. Armor, stand aside for a minute, but keep that thing off limits to all others.
As you command, General.
Good luck, Dragon Knight. May the Divine guide your sword.
Goodbye, General.
I salute you, Dragon Knight.
My parents have been slain. My
Jesus
husband.
Christ.
All because of that pair of lunatics in there. It is our own archmage who has set the city alight. And for what?
Oh
for
my god,
personal
okay.
gain, no doubt. The riches of forgotten kingdoms and forgotten dimensions.
Goodness, the audio levels are so bugged in this game. I swear, like, that's what the audio levels are supposed to be, but something is standing in the way of them always being like that. Ugh, alright. Quick save and through. Ministry Shrine. And here we are. Let's get the boy.
Go get him, boy.
Oh, lovely. Suppose Alaroth hasn't grown that much, just vertically. Oh, hello. Zandalor.
By the Divine, am I glad to see your face. Deodatus and I can barely hold the city.
It's an honor to meet you, Dragon Knight, even under these dire circumstances.
It was Deodatus, Alaroth's archmage, who had the shield in his possession. He hid it in another dimension for safekeeping. As we recovered it, multiple rifts opened, and hell followed in their wake. We can slay the foes that escape from them, but we can't both fight and concentrate on closing these horrid dimensions. Please keep them at bay as I try to close the things. But ensure the fiends don't reach me, for the spells involved are long and difficult, and require utmost devotion to be effective.
Let's do other things first.
If you must. But please do not keep us waiting for too long. Deodatus and I can't hold out forever.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump around a little bit. I'm sure you understand. You've worked with protagonists before, Zandalor. I have to very carefully jump around, look for anything that I can loot, because for all I know, Zandalor, for all I know, there's loot here that I won't have access to after the battle, and I don't want to be looting while I'm supposed to be protecting you. I'm gonna have to follow him around each of these rifts, I bet. Ah, what did I tell you? They called me a madman.
Nice.
Ah, and you see? There's a dragon skill book. Oh, you can't actually... Oh, it's just glowing because it looks cool. Well, alright. Quite the wealthy city. Real quick, I've got some dragon skill books to read. Still got that key. There is still a chest in the Oribus Fjords that I have no idea how to get to. Pretty sure that key in particular is... Oh wait, did I actually get into that chest? I'm not sure. The one key that I have should be for a chest in Broken Valley that I never found. Diodatus?
Keep up the fight,
Okay.
Dragon Knight.
Let's do it.
We have to... Are you ready to engage the enemy, Dragon Knight?
Right after I mind read you. Cool.
We are close to our goal, but you can never be too strong. So here, take some of my power.
Finish mind reading, not
We should
yet.
attack it.
Okay, I just want to take some of your power. I have 2. Ah, alright. Well, yeah, that's gonna just max out splitting arrows. Bada bing. Okay, let's do it.
Are you ready to engage the enemy, Dragon Knight?
Let's show him the meaning of power, of dragon power even.
Aha! So it begins. We shall start with the upstairs rifts. They have shown increasing activity and might grow beyond any of us soon.
Alright. I'm just gonna follow you and keep you from dying? Are you gonna slow walk? Alright. Sure. No, I am glad we all agree that that time is of the essence. That's a sick sword. Look at that thing. Oh, what? Alright. Get him. I didn't expect the timer to show up on my head, but okay. Don't touch Zandalore.
Blasted beast, that's it. The first rift is closed.
Jesus.
Good work, Dragon Knight.
I don't know if I'd call that good work, to tell you the truth, Diodatus. Do we have to...
Are you ready to engage the enemy, Dragon Knight?
Ready when you are.
Good. Come, Diodatus, to the fray again.
Does he have HP I need to be concerned about? Can Zandalore die? Can we get a failed world state? Honestly, I mean, given that this is chronologically the last installment in the Divinity franchise, I wouldn't be surprised if this game ends with Zandalore's death. Oh, I wonder if the Divine will come back. This could go anywhere, Zandalore. I really liked your fantasy Mickey Mouse robes. It's a good look. I think I'm gonna dress like that when I'm old enough to have a gray beard. Fully gray, though. Can't have any color left in your beard if you want to dress like a wizard. But don't make the rules. Alright, we got a buff.
I have to speak the spell again.
Oh, okay, so that's your punishment.
Rift has been closed. We're not quite there yet, Diodatus. Keep up the pressure.
I don't think this is working the way it's supposed to. Oh, are we good? We're just gonna continue from here? Alright. This is so weird. It's weird the way we've done this. And it's really weird that we slow walk. There's not that much to worry about, like as far as... I don't think this is a hidden loading screen, you know, because the game has thrown way more enemies than this at us before. It shouldn't be struggling right now. Which one do you think they're going to do first? There's a lot of them down here. And why is Diodatus over there? Not helpful. Okay, we're gonna go to one of the middle ones. This one? Seems like it. Right.
The upper floors have been
Ready when you are.
secured.
Oh, fuck, alright. Crawlers. They're the ghost models, but they crawl in a really creepy way. Oh, are we closing multiple rifts at once? Is that what's...
Pitiable louse!
Wow, I actually got quite a bit of help from the boy. Oh, keep your targets consistent. Come on now. Oh, a memory eater. Oh, well, I'm over-leveled for this. Not by that much, to be fair. What level am I? 35? I'm pretty over-leveled for this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just don't attack Zandalor. We've got some good tanks. There we are. Alright, alright. Surely there's at least one more set.
This
No?
proud city suffered for it, but we have the shield. It is yours now.
Finally. Shield's in my possession.
We are one step closer to the Hall of Echoes and the sealing of Damien's fate. But we won't rejoice just yet. Alaroth is still ablaze and crawling with rift spawn. Furthermore, it is wholly likely new rifts may open, for that which dwells in those dimensions favors the Damned One and can feel his plague-like presence in this world. Only when he shall be dead at last can we be sure the threat to Rivellon has been averted.
What should I do now?
Concentrate on finding the Hall of Echoes. I can tell you no more. The shield is ours. So once you have the location, the spell to reveal it, and the sigil to open it, nothing can stop you anymore.
I'm pretty sure we know where the entrance to the Hall of Echoes is already. We had that dragon in the Oribus Fjords reveal it to us, and, you know, bring it to life, or whatever the circumstances were. And we've got the shield. I do think we still need this spell, or something. The sigil to open it, perhaps, is probably what we need. I'm not sure. I think we have 2 out of 3 of those things.
If only the Divine, my good friend Lucian, could have seen our valiant struggle, Dragon Knight.
Goodbye, Zandalor.
I will find you when Damien lies dead, and Rivellon has cast off his demonic shackles.
Okie dokie. What do you got? Yeah, gonna go with the gold and the XP on that one, bud. Thank you. Anything to say, Diodatus?
A city almost perished to obtain the shield. But when we find the Hall of Echoes, this will all have been worth the sacrifice. To Broken Valley once more, Dragon Knight, where you must challenge the Black Ring again and claim the sigil.
Right, okay.
I know who we shall meet there, deep in the tenebrous mines. Baal himself shall feel the claw of the dragon.
Tenebrous. I think that's Latin for darkness. Something like that. It might be Latin for murder. I can't quite recall. Mind read.
The items those fiends dropped will make for interesting research. Or sales.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
I am Diodatus, the Archmage of Alaroth, and direct follower of Mardanius, who ruled before me. I function as the city's civil leader, with General Augustus as my military counterpart. What occupies me most is medical research, and the study of the magical properties of the Source, Alaroth's famed fountainhead of healing. On any other day, I'd have proudly given you a tour of my beloved town, but alas, such pleasantries will have to wait.
Why did you hide the shield in a rift?
I felt the powers brimming beneath its surface the moment I held it. I knew no other than Maxos could have harnessed these, and that for that exact reason Damien would come looking for it someday. That is why I hid it in a place so remote and terrible, no one would ever find it again. Little did I know, one day I would be asked to uncover it once more. We found it in the end, as you can see, but what we feared became reality. The sheer powers involved opened other rifts, and Alaroth became their plundering ground.
So how about you sell me some of the items left behind by our rift friends?
Ha! You read my mind. Have a look.
Was he saying that as a saying, or was he being literal? Because I did literally read his mind. Lion's mane. Probably a cool shield. Shame I don't use shields. One-handed sword, which... What else are we looking at? You got the Alaroth Archmage Cuirass. I guess this is where you buy that. Stardust. I could use a second ring. +2 to healing, active skill, +0.1 to mana regen, 0.09 to HP regen. The critical chance is nice to see. Heals you slowly with 0.025% per second. Enemies that harm you with magic have an 8% chance of suffering one shock. 42 damage. I'm gonna buy Stardust off of you. No, because I don't want it to replace the Hunter's Ring. I want it to replace the other one. Yeah, do I have any generic loot that I've picked up? I don't think so. Not since I last sold everything. Need to compare some of my dragon armor around. Nope. Okay. I could probably sell these recipes, but I don't know it for sure. So we're gonna, yeah, I mean, that's the main thing I like out of this particular ring is the +5 to critical chance. It's a shame to lose the hit points, and I'll be taking a bit of a hit on mana regen, but not much. Stardust is, yeah, literally, what? 1/100th of mana regeneration. I'll be taking a hit on. Which one of these is which? Hang on. Okay. Swap that out, and I'll sell him this right now.
Can I aid you in any way? But
here you go, tough guy. Cool. Been a pleasure. Anything else I can do in Alaroth? I got the impression... I mean, Zandalore kind of hints at there being more to do here, but I don't think they implemented that. So let me just check a few of the doors, just in case. Well, that's good to see. I'm not, we could go down to the Mardanius Plaza Shrine, I think, actually. Oh, no, we're gonna have to, right, because, yeah, this is how we came in. That's right. Yeah, Mardanius Plaza Shrine. I'm not sure which one's which. This is not what I expected.
I only hope that what you and the wizards have closed is closed for good.
I'm not gonna... Honestly, maybe I should talk to everybody again.
I wish I could give you a good leg of pork, Dragon Knight.
And so,
you've earned a good
Alaroth
meal, but we
is
just
saved.
can't spoil it.
Saved
victory,
by a
Dragon
dragon
Knight.
knight.
Yours
Could
alone.
imagine such strange fortune.
Thank you, Dragon Knight. Every champion
as
now
I do,
saved owes their
King
life to you.
Nevermore shall
I'm mostly just seeing if anyone's actually gonna offer me any goods or services.
so
there will
many
be more
wounded.
dead than undead.
So
Seeing if any of these
I'm
result
busy, Slayer.
in,
No time.
you know, actual conversations, not
moment
just...
I'm brilliant potions, the next
Wounded
I'm
on my
deep
priority.
in chapter
Part of the deal. It's a completionist run, or an attempt at one, anyhow. It's definitely not going to be a completionist run. We have failed one quest, but it'll be pretty damn close. Close enough to where I won't feel the need to come back to the game. So this will only take a second going through, talking with the NPCs. There aren't that many.
Huzzah! What an unexpected triumph.
That was a mannequin. They're so low on soldiers, see? So a lot of these guys are New Order and not necessarily champions.
It'll be a while before Alaroth is back on her feet again, and we'll always see the scars. But there would be no one left to tell the tale if it weren't for you, great Dragon Knight.
And they're all aware now. This is going to be a turning point as far as my reputation goes. The New Order and the Champions seem to be now aware that I am not a Dragon Slayer, but a Dragon Knight.
Thank you, Dragon Knight. You have avenged the death of my family.
What a victory this is! Unprecedented, unimaginable.
You are a hero of unmatched stature. Only the divine outranks.
I'm inclined to agree.
And so Alaroth is saved once more. Your victory, Dragon Knight. Yours alone.
Of course, canonically, the Divine used a save editor in order to beat the final dungeon without having to deal with all that bullshit.
Filled with ghosts and goblins. You look like you're in need of some steel.
Yeah, I don't need to see what these guys have to have for sale again. I just want to see if they have anything to say. Yeah, no, alright.
Don't think you're safe because Augustus tells you so!
Thank the Divine it's over and things can get back to normal. The rift...
Alaroth's worries will soon be
Sorry.
over. Mine will still last. At least till the wife gets her stakes.
Good to see you again.
No, nothing new from the merchants at all. I'm not going to talk to all these people again, however. Oh,
May the Divine forgive his old enemy!
Oh, the threat has
and
been
embrace
averted.
The Savior of Alaroth.
I must order you not to return to your homes yet. The champions will not risk more deaths, so the city is to remain
We were
under
taught to fear
quarantine
the damned one,
until
the Black
all
Prince,
enemy presence
but we've
has
seen none
been
of them
removed.
since the Great War.
Well done. I'd offer you a senior officer position with the champions if I didn't know you infinitely surmount us, mere humans.
will Elroth recover?
Most certainly. But this entire episode will long leave a bitter taste. Right now, our priority is to recapture the assaulted parts of the city and hope that the rifts don't open again. After that is done, we will rebuild as we have done before. But don't worry about us, Dragon Knight. Keep Damien in your mind and Damien's death.
Goodbye, General.
I salute you, Dragon Knight.
We were taught to fear the damned one. The Black...
Let's go now to probably somewhere in the fjords, right? Yeah, because we don't have access to any shrines in Broken Valley anymore. Grand Knight Shrine, I'm pretty sure is the closest one to the great big fuck off statue. There he is. One thing I want to check real quick: did I actually open that thingy? The chest over there at the end? We're gonna find out together. Oh, and while I'm in dragon mode, I'm currently wearing a bone dragon helmet, +1 to dragon spirit. Compare that to, they really should have put a separate thing for dragon armor. The plate dragon helmet is +1 to fire breath. Crystal dragon helmet is +1 to fire sphere. For matching, since I'm wearing all, oh my god, I look like the Arbiter. Ah, fuck yeah. We've got Svadilfari's dragon armor, crystal dragon leggings, chainmail dragon tailpiece. Crystal dragon claws piece. We have chainmail. Yeah, no, let's go crystal. Fuck yeah. Absolutely decked out dragon now. Wish I could change the colors of my scales to match my armor a little better, or just go crazy. Bright orange. With purple bones. If I open this chest, oh goodness. Doesn't look like I have. Not terribly worried about it either. Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. Let's move on. Is it just the one key that I've got? Yeah, looks... Oh, no, it is 2 keys now, so... There's some chest in the Oribus Fjords and some chest in Broken Valley that I have not opened. I'm not going to spend any time looking around for them. But you know what, actually? Let me take a quick look around High Hall. I have a very vague memory of forgetting something. Or not forgetting. I have a vague memory of forgetting. No, I have a vague memory of leaving a chest behind here. So let me look through those houses real quick. So now that these guys know I'm a dragon knight, can I just fly around, please? That's all I really want. Chest is empty. Yes, those have all been opened. If it's not here, I really don't know where to look, and there might have been I think it's bad, honestly. I think it's bad level design. It's not even really... I mean, no, it kind of does fall under the purview of level design. I think it's bad level design to put keys to chests in completely unrelated dungeons in completely unrelated parts of the overworld, because I'm not going to keep track of all that. I'm not going to remember which dungeons have chests that I haven't opened. This isn't the kind of game where you write stuff like that down. You know, this isn't the kind of RPG that you keep a notebook with you to play. Though I guess it does. It's coming out of that era, I guess. Yeah, not in here either. Okay. Yeah, I would have to go back through every single dungeon, and it's just not worth it.
I'll have to walk. I cannot take my dragon form here.
Oh, right. You know, you can't take your dragon form in general. We're still stuck, aren't we? Coming up on the next ad break. There's a chest down here, isn't there? That, yeah. There's a chest down here that I couldn't unlock, I think. Oh, poor Oribus. No, I'm thinking that, no. I'm getting it confused with this chest, which has a riddle or a memory game associated with it. No. Went through everyone that I could think of. I'm sure it's just random loot. It's I know for a fact that the hunter's necklace is not here.
No good.
Right?
I'll have to walk.
Is there a chest up here, perhaps? I already opened that one, and then... Yeah, that's where the key was. Right. Okay. To Broken Valley. There it is. Yes, I do want to go to Broken Valley. So, here's the thing. I have no idea how much Broken Valley has actually changed. Oh.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Oh, there's poison down there. Has Broken Valley got smaller, I wonder? It seems like it's now very much, yeah, it's designed to be flown through. You're not meant to go down there anymore because it's all poison. That's kind of cool. That is actually quite interesting. There we are. We're back to getting good XP, which gives me the impression that things are going to be a little challenging here. Just looking for spawners. Doesn't look like... Oh yeah, there's one. I wonder if that poison affects me outside of dragon mode. It probably does, but let me go check. Yeah, I mean, all the textures are lower, right?
I must find
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You will die. You will die if you go here. Oh, you'll die if you go all the way down, too. That's pure poison down there. Cool. We might honestly be closer to done with this game than I expected, because we gotta go through here and get the sigil, and then it's probably just one big dungeon to go confront Damien. So that's interesting. Didn't expect this game to be shorter than Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't really know why. But I'm not complaining. I think, if I could go back in time, I certainly would have played this game immediately after Divine Divinity instead of taking such a long break from the franchise, but all things considered, could have been worse. I think the main thing that gave me pause in that regard was that I wasn't sure if I wanted to play beyond Divinity or not. Glad I chose not to, because, I mean, this game summarizes the whole thing for you. Oof. Heal after that. These little bastards. Might be another spawner that I haven't dealt with. In fact, there almost certainly is. I guess what you kind of have to do, which feels a little bit, feels a little lame, but I guess what I'm gonna have to do is go through and clear the whole place. There it is. No more of those spawners. Now you. So I'm treating this the same way I would the floating fortresses, where I'm clearing out all the anti-air stuff, and then I'll go through each little dungeon, however much of one exists. Clear those out. Oh, I can't actually get up to this one. That's weird. I hope it's just that one that I can't go on. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna avoid that area for a little bit. Oh, he's probably still in there, come to think of it. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name at all now. The guy whose tower that was. Is it still marked? No. He can't leave. I hope we can revisit him. Ooh, nice. Took them all down there. Broken down Zeppelin. Shame. Ah. Damien Dragon Commander. Whoa. That's what we're doing after this. Oh, and they're fucking tough guys as well. Goodness. There we are. Only 80 XP per, though. Peeper. Oh, a wizard tower. Wizards aren't meant to have towers. Nearly died. Oh, and that's a wizard tower as well. Just left that one to hang out and wait for me. So, hey, Sure seemed like something attacked me from over here, but it must be... Hang on. Hang on. What's going on here? Because there's that, sure, but... Ah, that's part of why I'm losing health the way I am. Try and fly around those wizard towers before they get a chance to hit. Deal with the spawner. There we are. Yeah, it's not letting... I feel like that's potentially an oversight. It's really not letting me fly very high around here. I see. Alright. Any other spawners? It sure seems like there must be. No. 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 Just ballistas. Alright. Don't catch me complaining about not having to take out any more spawners. Just you, huh? Just you two bozos. No bozo. Remember, no bozo. Alright, that's all the anti-air stuff. Let's, first of all, let's pop in on our friend. See if he's still kicking. Oh dear. Do I have to platform up here just for... what I can't imagine is anything they put a whole lot of effort into. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they did. Can't even remember his name. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It's stuck.
I wonder if I'll find a key, or if that's just...
No good. I'll have to walk.
If that's just locked off to me now. There's that, of course, but let's go from where we came. Oh, and you can, that's cool. You can actually see the statue from here. I appreciate that. Similar thing to, like, you know, I mean, kind of similar. Of course, these are separate games, but like in Skyrim, how you can see the white gold tower. I think it's called the white gold tower. Yeah, because that's why they call it the White Gold Concordat, because it was signed there, yeah. You can see that from the road leading south out of Falkreath. It's a nice touch. I like to see it. And this is another example of that. Ah! Okay. I feel like the fog is supposed to render a little bit better, but it doesn't. Oh dear. Those poor people. They didn't ask for any of this. Damien, you scoundrel. Okay, I was about to say, don't tell me there aren't enemies in these forts. I'd be so fucking happy if there weren't. To be honest, if I could just loot in peace, but no. It wouldn't feel right, would it? No, it's just a big floating island now. I get the impression that the end game of this is gonna be kind of frustrating. Because I think I can expect this to pretty much be how the end game goes.
Oh, I don't feel too good.
I don't know though. I can see the Pit of Despair section of this hero's journey we're on.
I could use a potion right about now.
Being pretty extended. Seems like there must
use a potion right about now.
Be something that's going to go wrong once we get all of the things, and then we go into the Hall of Echoes to we're gonna go there and try and kill... We're gonna do something with it Igirna? I can't actually remember her name. And that, I think we're gonna bring her back, or kill her in the Hall of Echoes or something, to force Damien to go into the Hall of Echoes as well. I'm not sure. Don't remember the plan, but I'm sure it'll all come back to me at the proper moment. And can you imagine if I used my other abilities? Oh, are you still alive? There we go. Goes damage, Earth Root. I hope that the hype that the Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise has at the moment leads to an open world video game. I would be so thrilled to play an Avatar: The Last Airbender, or, you know, whatever subtitle you want to call it. I mean, frankly, a CRPG, I think that would be sick, but it could be an ARPG, that'd be fine. Probably would. I come to think of it, it probably wouldn't be a very good decision to make it a CRPG, especially a hardcore CRPG, because you know, with Avatar, you probably want the game to be accessible. You know, they had that fighting game, and that's great. I'm glad it looks great. Looks like they put a lot of good work into it, but I do not like fighting games, personally. Not for me. I don't like having to remember combos. That's a big part of it, and it seems like that's how you learn to truly enjoy a fighting game outside of just a casual enjoyment. Like, my experience with Smash, Super Smash Bros. That is, limited experience with the other Smash, is just spamming buttons and never really knowing what I'm doing.
No
and
good. I'll have to walk.
That can be kind of fun for a little bit at a party, but not, you know, not something I'm gonna enjoy for, like, dedicated gaming time. Oh,
I cannot take my dragon form
my
here.
god, that's just death, isn't it? Nope. Managed to save it.
Go get him, boy.
Go on. Go on. Oh, not a great place for an autosave. I should probably be trying to dodge more of that damage. Little guy putting work in, man. You love to see it.
Shiny.
These forts are quite self-contained, which I really appreciate. Feels like they, I wouldn't be surprised if the original version of the original second version of Broken Valley was a lot more involved, and the playtesters told them that it was getting boring, and they needed to make the game shorter. So this is what we ended up with. There is a dungeon here, but it's
stuck.
That is the mine, specifically. So that's probably where we're going to be exiting whenever we find the intended entrance for the mine. Really hope that sick guitar song that plays sometimes when you're a dragon happens again towards the end. That'll be the mine. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in that way, but let's have a quick look around. We can enter the tower. Wonder if there's anyone still alive. I hope so. It'd be nice to see at least one familiar face. I don't remember any of their names, but I'm sure they'll come back to me. No poison down here. I want to check out everything outside in this little section before I actually go into the mine itself. Or the mine tower, I mean. Okay.
I was told we'll be shipping the prisoners to the slave camps in Youthful Gore soon.
Why bother sending them so far instead of simply killing them? The greenskins make better serfs as far as I'm concerned.
Our damned lord demands all the hands and claws we can get for the construction of his flying fortresses, and there's no going against his orders.
If you're suggesting I disobey, Damien, I'll start a game of hide the dagger in your guts and make damned sure you win.
Ah, shut your trap and let's play some cards.
Hey, the winner gets the girl upstairs. She has the greatest...
Hey, an intruder!
Them sparkly eyes are mine.
Okay, so threats of sexual assault aside, I would love to know a little bit more about how specifically hide the dagger in your guts works, because if you're gonna make the dagger really well hidden to the point where your opponent can't find it in their guts, wouldn't it be you that wins? Not your opponent? My dog wants something from me. I stretched and I think he thought that I was getting up. Do you want to see the people? We're making a habit of showing you at least once per stream. Would you like to see the people? Come on. Here. Take my headphones off for a change. No, come here. Come here. And then I'll probably let him outside real quick. Oh, here he is. Here's the little dog. Shall we go full screen? There he goes. Look at the camera. Very good. All right, I'll be right back. Doke. Back to it. Oh, I thought we had no sound for a second there, and those guys, they saw me, but I think they were assuming that I was, that I came through a different door. Oh, no, they just needed me to get a little closer. They were thinking, oh, he's just gonna leave. Now, Sidel, you seemed a little tipsy. Sidel and Stroud. You guys have cool names. Not cool enough for me, though. What do we got then? Bread, carrots, cheese, honey pot, potatoes. A chest. Another chest with a cool shield. A basket? Gold, and somewhere in the Broken Valley, I'll find the Hunter's Necklace. And we'll go fucking nuts, seeing as how I seem to be pretty much at the end of the game. Not at the end of the game, but a lot closer to it than I thought. The potential to wear the Hunter set for the entire game seems a lot more plausible, but again, we'll see. It really does feel like there's gonna be a big setback as far as the plot goes. once we're done gathering all these various MacGuffins.
A dragon slayer? What divine providence brings you here at this hour?
Williams.
Am I lucky they never asked for the number combination of a treasure chest in the mine office? I'd have cracked immediately. Maybe I can still save what's left when these monsters are gone.
Maybe. I hope I know the combination now. He didn't say it. Nothing to do with Providence, I assure you.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Whatever the cause or reason. Tell me, how fare the other miners and guards?
Looks like a decent number of them made it outside.
And a decent number lay dead, no doubt. I still can't believe it. The Black Ring stirs. They must be here because of the shrine we found when digging for ore.
What shrine?
I know nothing more about it. We were digging a new tunnel when we ventured upon a door. A large hole lay behind it. News spread, and a week later there they were. The forces of Damien. You already took them on, so if you want to kick them out of my quarry, I'll let you in on a little secret. There is a hidden passage into the mines that is known only to the guild masters. It's a bit to the east of the mine, hidden away behind a small goblin enclave. Sneaking past them is a dangerous business, but I don't think it will be for you. Here, take this key, and we'll open the door. Now, let's fight our way out, and hope we at least survive this dark day.
Good luck. I get the impression that this quest was actually designed to be implemented in the first time that you
Another one to add
go
to
through
the
Broken
collection.
Valley. But they moved it to this section, probably to pad things out, because I think that the second version of Broken Valley, if it was originally intended to be a second version, or if this was maybe something else, I get the impression that it was a lot more expansive and involved in the first... Oh, hey guys. In the first version. Do not harm them. I don't care about these guys behind me. I'm here to help these new order boys who didn't ask for any of this. Okay.
Bring it on!
Oh, one of them's still alive. Hang on. One of them's still kicking. Oh, hang on. Did all three of them make it? They did! Wow. Brent?
Breathe.
Oh, fuck.
We will.
Oh, I think they're dead. Alright. Maybe we can get one of them out. Oh, those poor guys. Alright, well. If I'd been prepared, or if I'd just gotten the head start that you definitely gave me while we were all just standing
we made it
around.
downstairs. Divine be praised.
Well...
You saved us from slavery and death, and we won't forget it. Thank you, friend.
At least he lived. You know what? I gotta go with the XP. It's starting to feel like I'm just gonna be over-leveled in general for the rest of the game because I've taken XP every time.
Shiny.
There was a locked chest up here, I believe. For which I apparently now have the combination. Yes, indeed. Clean cut Dragon Elf Torso.
Shiny.
Is Squelch an automatopoeia? I think it must be. I don't know why that popped into my head. I don't think that word is actually in the dictionary, but that's not, you know, it can be a word without being in the dictionary, I think. In any dictionary, that is.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
But it seems like that's the
my dragon
purpose
form
of the
here.
word squelch. It's to imitate the sound that you're describing. But yeah, no, because he mentioned talking, like, having to get by some goblins, there weren't goblins here. there weren't goblins here just now, but there were in the original version. So I mean, of course, he was probably locked in there for a while, so it's not like it's not plausible for him to think there would still be goblins, but still. Do I maybe... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sure I can go grab this and then continue exploring Broken Valley. See what they wanted this shrine for.
Shiny.
Oh dear. Pretty tough demon warrior. Oh, and he was healing. Go on then. I let him get a lot of hits.
This poison is killing me.
Is there not anybody behind me? Is that why I did that? Maybe it was just far enough away to where I wasn't targeting him. Or a small step backwards.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. Oh dear, what are we thinking? This looks more important, so let's go this way. Hang on. I'm gonna wait for... I want my buff, I think. I also want my little guy.
Go get him, boy.
Oh, right, alright. Well, never mind. We won't do the buff. I forgot what all of these do, but we're just gonna use all of them. There we go. I should just do that at the beginning of combat, no matter what. It seems like I can handle it as far as mana cost.
I've been poisoned.
Oh my god, guys. They all have projectiles. I think they were ready for me. Oh, and I'm fucking paralyzed.
I've been poisoned.
Okay, you gotta move back and forth, or they're all gonna keep hitting you. Instead of like half of them.
Oh, my wound.
Oof, goodness gracious me. This is quite something. It's a good thing I've been I mean, have I been stocking up healing potions the whole game? I've got 12 greater healing potions, but look at these.
I've been poisoned.
Jesus, guys. This is insane. My little guy's still going strong over there, but that's not where their attention is.
Weakling! I must find a cure. This poison is killing me.
Wow, that was quite the fight. It's not over. That was a pretty good time to get paralyzed, all things considered. You have a second if you can... If I could get a sense of when I'm about... You know, what the particle effect looks like when they cast or when they shoot a paralyzing arrow at me. I could probably take advantage of it and move somewhere slightly safer whenever I see it. I wonder. Can't just say that without context. Yep, I wonder just how much longer, how many more streams is Divinity 2 gonna take? Let's go the way where we already aggroed someone. So we made good progress today.
Arise, my pets! Another one to add to the collection.
Where on earth are we going? Oh. Oh, I thought I was going this way. I guess I wasn't. Suppose... Maybe the dungeon maps are actually more... adaptive? I don't know. than I thought they were. Lots of little chests and whatnot. This is a very driving track. I like it. Well, let's go down here then. As soon as we can target, go ahead and just bang, 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 all of it.
I must find a cure. This poison is killing me.
We took him out somehow. I was so focused on hitting the right buttons, I wasn't watching the screen, so I don't know how effective any of that was.
I must find a cure. This poison is killing me.
You've got 445 hit points, so that you can get poisoned every now and then. I need you to calm down. I wonder if they change the enemy makeup of any given dungeon based on what skills you've invested in. I wonder if they should, because I think if I put enough thought into that to really land one way or the other on it, I would end up thinking that no, because generally speaking, I'm not even in favor of enemies leveling with the player. I kind of prefer that enemy leveling be more regional, maybe to like a small extent. Enemies get stronger as you do, just, you know, as a byproduct of time passing and, you know, things getting more stable as a result of the player's activity. But generally speaking, I think enemies should be stronger or weaker based on where they are in the game, rather than just flat leveling with the player. So I think I would really prefer that yeah, that the enemy makeup of any given dungeon is also based on where that dungeon is. And so some character builds are going to have an easier time with it, and some aren't. I think that's a big part of what makes a playthrough interesting. You know, it's good for replayability, that is, but if you're encountering... If the difficulty of any given dungeon is just hard-coded to be based on your, you know, like the difficulty remains consistent all throughout, I don't know. I don't think that's the way to go. Oh, that I see. So that's right. I haven't found a key for this yet, have I? No. So I'm probably going to use the lever to get the key somehow going this way.
Another one to add to the collection.
Oh, I keep forgetting to go back to the tower. I mean, it's not like I'm engaging much at all with the... I mean, mainly the smithing is the thing I'm worried about. I probably should go and brew some potions at least. Got all kinds of ingredients to use, oh boy.
I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I can't. I have been poisoned.
Oh boy. Ugh. Goodness gracious. I mean, the little guy... I get so focused on pressing all of those buttons, Oh, Ammon. This guy has a name.
I must find a cure.
Wait.
This poison is killing me.
Ammon. Shouldn't we have a conversation first? You don't have any dialogue? It's just a little rude, I guess. Introduce yourself. Honestly. Oh, I accidentally deactivated the buff. Ooh, goodness. I am gonna die if I'm not careful.
Oh, my wounds are grave. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. Yes.
Nice. That was good use of the explosive arrow. Seemed to do some splash damage. A key. Well, I have a feeling I know what that goes to, but let's go see if there are any other enemies in that mess. Yep.
I must find a cure. This poison is killing me.
Getting paralyzed is the most annoying thing ever. It would probably help if I could remember which of those arrows does which. Obviously, the split shot's obvious. The explosive is... Okay, never mind. I know. I have two mapped to, what do you call it? Fucking, paralyzing. 3 is poison, 4 is explosive, and 5 is split shot. Try to keep that in mind. I still can't quite tell if split shot can target multiple enemies at once. You'd think it would, but it also feels like... I don't know, because it's like the player only misses when they roll poorly. Whereas the enemy can miss if you just jump out of the way. This is a weird place to put a key, especially given that
Looks like I'm not getting
can't. Oh, come on. That's a problem. There's gotta just be the right way to look at it, right? Oh.
It's stuck.
It's probably just a treasure room too, which is annoying.
It's stuck.
I hope this isn't a situation where I need to load a prior save. Because you're clearly meant to see that. And pick it. There we go. There we go. Sick. This game, I of course, aside from some crashes that I'm pretty sure are just the result of an expectable memory leak, it seems like it happens like every 3 hours or so, thereabouts, as new things are entering the memory.
Shiny.
For a game from this time, that's expected. I think GOG just puts a 4 GB patch on any game before a certain era, or any game that is documented to need it to run on modern hardware, just to run in general. Run on modern operating systems, I think, is the more to the point, but yeah, aside from that, this game really hasn't had any game-breaking bug story about. Noteworthy, of course, if you haven't heard me say it before, I do have, I think 1 or 2 community patches on here. I think it's just one patch from one source that combines a few different things that the community's put together. Namely the 4 GB patch, but I think there might be some audio issues with the developer's cut release on Steam, but I'm not sure. Wouldn't be surprised if that's got something to do with why the changes I make to the audio don't seem to have that much of an effect. Very good.
Shiny.
That was pretty good. Ball. Oh no. Ah. It's a fun noise.
But what is this thing about you? Your eyes say you're a dragon slayer, but there is more.
You sense the dragon fiend.
Yes, that's it. The dragon. I can see the magic in your blood, smell a hint of sulfur upon your breath. The dragon tries to thwart the Gambit One, but it will only fight
Oh, fuck. You stay back there. Oh, boy. He's pretty tough. Okay, these bodyguards aren't gonna be too much trouble, though. I just gotta kill them before they kill me. Stop it. Get out of here. Okay. Now, this is my kind of fight. He does have some auto-targeting things, unfortunately. Just want to make the most of this buff while I still have it. Otherwise, I'd be doing a little bit more.
Use a potion.
Yep, you sure could.
Right about now.
He doesn't seem to heal, fortunately. There we go. 494 XP for killing Ball. My goodness. Is my little guy still in there? Get in there, man! They tried to separate us, but they couldn't keep me down. Go on, then. Brilliant. Let's, what do we got, then? Just a skill? How many skills for reading the mind of Ball? Okay, I think, I mean, obviously I could start actually multi-classing and stuff, but I feel like I may as well commit to Ranger. So yeah, let's max out Ranger Surprise first. Just to make it so that Ranger Stealth is actually a little more useful. Like, immediately, obviously useful, as the thing that it kind of necessitates gets more and more worthwhile. Just instinctively thought my little guy was an enemy there. Okay, we get it. The fight's over. This is very epic music. I do appreciate it, but we're good. We got him. Oh, Hall of Echoes sigil. The sigil that opens the gates to the Hall of Echoes. Some gold, Lich's heavy noble shield of vengeance, Lich's elite army gauntlets of magic damnation, and Paladin's balanced heavy noble bow of doom. Right. Wasn't even sure that I was on a main quest sort of thing. Generic loot, an okay honestly, magic armor for me specifically is a pretty good thing. I'm gonna take that in the XP.
This will help.
I should look a little bit.
Never has a Dragon Knight bested a demon of such caliber in human form. Baal defeated. It is a feat unmatched in the annals of conquest. Damien will never believe the mightiest of his servants has let slip the sigil that will open the Hall of Echoes. And so, my great paladin, you have gathered all we need to enter the Hall of Echoes. Let us go then. The land of the dead beckons.
Very nice. Okay. Some fresh ghoulish arms. They might be better than this ghoul's arms. I'm not entirely sure. I should probably start spending money on other things. I mean, I can probably get the best that that guy, the guy who's in the necromancy ring, has to offer. Where does this go? And is that all there is to see of the dungeon? Looks like, yeah. I do want to go back outside. But where will you put me? Oh, just to, okay. Hey, I appreciate that.
No good. I'll have to
To lay
walk.
waste to an entire flying fortress by yourself is an act
I
unprecedented.
cannot take my dragon form
but
here.
at this hour, unnecessary. None of these castles shall fly anymore if you travel to the Hall of Echoes and resurrect Igurna.
I don't give a shit. Igurna is her name. It's the one I was trying to think of earlier. No, we're gonna go lay waste to this entire flying fortress, mainly because somewhere around here is the Amulet of the Hunter. And I will have that amulet before I face Damien, and it will be consequential. I guarantee it.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we do still have this stuff. Oh fuck, hi. I don't really expect the Goblin Beholders to go so far from wherever they were posted, but I guess he was close to the door. But I'm glad we still have this bit of Broken Valley to look through, because it's probably gonna shape up to make next Tuesday the last Divinity 2 stream, based on the vibes I'm getting. That is based on vibes alone, right? But also given the fact that these enemies are only level 27, and I'm like level 36. I'm already almost 10 levels higher than the enemies I'm fighting here, which I had every reason to believe I'd be leveled to. It feels like we're nearing the end. There is still the DLC. I just remembered that. There is still some sort of DLC story, so we'll see. We'll see. Get the little guy in here. What am I thinking? Now,
another one to add to the collection.
Let's see. Nothing. Wonderful. It's not like it's gonna be any large task laying waste to the rest of this. I'm gonna make short work of all this, I think. What is this?
I've been poisoned.
First of all, what on earth? No, not on earth at all. Son of a bitch. Alright, what's the damage here? What are we talking about? 1, 2, 3.5. Call it 5. Yeah, 5 forts pretty much. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, no, we'll probably be in the Broken Valley for the rest of the stream. Hopefully we can finish it up by the end of the stream. I might even go a little late if that's what it takes. Have I been here before? Hang on. No, there's no dragon infrastructure, is there? Anti-dragon infrastructure.
No good.
I've been here before. Okay. So this will ultimately lead... Oh man, I must have just never even looked at this. Because I may have been able to go to the Broken Valley this way. So yeah, this looked familiar, but I had no reason to think that these would connect to any way. Right, this is the first one that I did. Okay, well I have no need to go to the Oribus Fjords just yet, but this will be a cool way to go when the time comes. I'll land right there where I want to be. I wouldn't be surprised if this just wasn't even here until we used this the first time, but who knows. Cool. I wonder if this even works if you didn't do the quest with the guy who was looking into this thing. The Gamma.
The door won't open. Needleman's storage. What is the password?
I do not know.
More's the pity.
Yeah, maybe I'll find out. I'll probably get poisoned if I go down this way, but let's see. Yep.
I've been poisoned.
I wonder if you can get your poison resistance up to the point where it's worth looking around down there. Well, I wonder if it's worth looking around down there. Is really what I'm saying. Let me see if I can pull off this stuff. No, they do notice you immediately, so sneak attacks aren't really an option, but it's not like I was relying on sneak attacks anyway. There's definitely an order of operations that you could go down with the Ranger, though. It seems like, you know, like start out with that debilitating shot, right? Then paralyze, then buff yourself, and then just unload, I guess, with all your other abilities. Of course, you would have to be a little more adept at targeting than I am. Because generally speaking, I'm you know, I'm not the one deciding who to aim at. Of course, it's pretty sensitive, right, to whatever the center point of your screen is, or whatever enemy is occupying the center point of your screen, closest to.
Not yet.
Oh, do I not? Oh, I didn't have any. Yeah, he was dead. There we go. But yeah, whatever I was saying, pretend that I concluded thought. Thank you. Unfortunately, I just pretty much finished off the edibles that I made. I've got enough for like one more go, right? One more nice stream, which I guess will be next Tuesday. I'll save them for, but unfortunately, if I want more edibles anytime soon, I'm gonna have to buy them.
Another one to add to the collection.
That's annoying because, for one thing, they're expensive, right? But even if, like, because I have a very high tolerance, right? Especially for edibles, and so even if I do buy the ones that aren't so expensive, right? You know, there's a difference between what you can legally purchase online and what you can legally purchase in person at licensed places. So in person at licensed places, you can get very strong edibles that, you know, your price point per microgram or milligram of whatever psychoactive cannabinoid you're looking at is a lot better, right? It's a lot more favorable, and so that's great, but the issue with those is that they're usually just really high THC content, and that is very anxiety-inducing, I'm growing to learn. So that's why making my own is very nice, because when you make your own, you have a little bit more control over that, and if you make your own, you're using, you know, actual cannabis. You're not using any distillates or anything, any isolates, anything like that. Yeah, I mean, you might use wax, but that's your prerogative. Anyway, you have the option, right? And so you tend to get a more diverse makeup of cannabinoids, which just tends to be more pleasant for me, anecdotally. So I don't really want to do that, but I also, you know, something that I kind of enjoy about the second half of the very long completionist run streams is, you know, partaking a little bit halfway through, but I don't want to have to keep leaving the room to partake through more traditional means. Nice thing about edibles is that they kind of come on pretty gradually, and then they stick around for a while.
No good. I'll have to walk.
And that's great for when you're gonna sit down for 3.5 to 4 hours to continue playing a game you've already been playing for a little while. But you don't really get that with traditional means, with, you know, inhalants, however you go about that. For one thing, it's not gradual at all. It's like all at once. You feel it as strong as you're going to feel it, which isn't great for streaming. That immediate like shift in perspective and state of mind, it throws me off, certainly, in a way that having it gradually come on definitely doesn't. But also, it just doesn't last as long. So it's two things that ain't great. I think we can go ahead and scoot out of here. Figure out where this goes. Somewhere in Broken Valley. Oh, another one of these. It really is just a great big flying fortress, and these are some fucking awesome plants. Look at these guys. I think we may have seen smaller models of these, but certainly never anything this large. Oh man, I love that. Very good stuff. The animations certainly weren't so striking last time I looked at these, that I can remember. Let's get the little guy in here before we get ahead of ourselves. As soon as I can target. Oof. Alright, guys. Oh, I wish it wouldn't let you do that, you know, when you have a timed, sustained thing. I guess I get why it does, because you do debilitate your ability to take damage. I think I'm not actually sure. Somehow I do end up taking more damage when I activate that ranger mode.
Now tell me, what do you think you're doing?
You tell me first.
I don't care how Rayhan threatens. That collection of formulas is mine, and mine alone. Blowing up my fortress, trying to stop the Black Ring advancement. You might as well try to empty the oceans a bucket at a time, dear.
It goes quicker than you think, wielding dragon breath at a time.
You are mistaken. Even oceans are finite, but the ring's powers are limitless. You're going to die here, dragon. Pity you were never smart enough to choose the damned one side.
Side? Oh, you polymorphed me immediately. Fuck. Alright. I'm not even gonna finish my joke. I'm definitely on someone's side now. And I've been on someone's side this whole time. I've been very anti-Black Ring since the beginning. This cult, that is. Anti-Damien, let's say. That would have been better. Well, go on. I'm glad you were tanking her the whole time, because I don't like my odds of having dealt with her very well otherwise. She's constantly polymorphing. She has just been targeting me the whole time, to be fair. Can you? God damn, I swear I pressed 1 multiple times. Maybe I was pressing tilde.
And so we empty the Black Ocean, one fortress commander at a time.
I thought you didn't want me to be doing this. Yeah.
Shiny.
Plate Dragon Claws piece. There it is, Hunter Necklace. There we go. Officially finishing the armor set. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, that looks good to me. Look at that, fully finished Hunter set. Okay, was that it? Was it just them? Brilliant. I don't think I looked around very thoroughly out here, did I? Maybe I did. There just wasn't much to see, so I forgot. That looks good to me. Look at that. Fully finished Hunter set. Me looking at the pizza I made an hour ago. Forget about the Hunter bit. Nice. Very nice. What kind of pizza? Was it frozen? Or was it a little more involved? Welcome back, Cream. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, I hate to ask you 2 questions at once, but I forgot to ask you earlier, and I'm sure I will again. Would you happen to know, if you look here at this Obsidian file I have, this is a checklist I have for things that people have either suggested or I've just thought to do for things that Billy can do. I have no idea what I meant by this. Don't lose my number alerts for Billy. And I've asked pretty much everyone who I can remember suggesting things, and no one else has known either. So you're my only hope. I can't imagine. I cannot for the life of me imagine what I meant. Oh, this is where I last encountered Belagar, but it looks like I can't land there. And that would have been nice to have one last confrontation with him. I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up at the end for some reason. That'll be the mine where we got the thing. That was me. That's a reference to the song Don't Lose My Number by Phil Collins. The chorus goes, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. Oh, Billy. I'm sure that's not what it sounds like at all. Alright, very good. So, just have him say, yeah, oh, but it's a redemption. Yeah, you pay money to have, I see. So I was probably making a joke, hey Jack, when someone says, Billy, can you... I mean, I liked it enough at the time, clearly, to write it down, so we're gonna do that. I just needed context. Here, let me update that with some context, actually. Phil Collins song. Don't lose my... Oh my god. Number. Doint. God. Alright. Thank you for clarifying. I'd been wondering about that since last night. What nonsense that could have meant. Genuinely good song. Not even a big Phil Collins fan, but that song slaps. I wouldn't be surprised if I've heard it. I think I've misheard the lyrics of a lot of Phil Collins songs. So it never even occurred to me that that was what he was saying. Okay. Let's lie and wait.
Arise, my pet.
Really good at that. It's on my resume. Particularly experienced in lying in wait. Along with mischief and funny business.
Die!
In case you want to add the link to the music video on your Obsidian, that'd be a good idea, actually. Oh. But I can't... Oh, unless I'd have a hard time copying that without opening up some browser stuff on this computer. Because on stream, it's a different computer entirely. And I really wish that I could easily copy and paste between the two. It would make a lot of my workflows a lot easier. But not an option. Thank you, though. Worst case, I'll look back for it. I do not know why they have food in this game. I guess just for immersion, but you pick up enough health potions. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. I can't, not even playing on normal, so I can't exactly fully understand what the devs intended. I don't think it's gonna let me turn into a dragon here, yeah, because the ceiling's too low for some reason. Right, there's a lot more of those than I remembered. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure this is where you start in Broken Valley. Yeah, this is where, whatever it was called. Was it called Broken? Yeah, no, the town was just called Broken Valley, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
I've been poisoned.
Oh, I don't feel too good.
What? You're fine. God, those critical hits are crazy. Damn, alright. Always the wizards throwing a bunch of bullshit at you at once.
Another one.
Gross is still growing here. I hope I can run into at least one person from the original village. Oh, thank you. Discorded it to me. Much appreciated. As for the pizza, store-bought dough, fuck yeah. But other than that, it was all hand-assembled. Crushed tomato sauce, simmering with a bunch of herbs and spices, shredded mozzarella, pepperoni slices, chili flakes, lovely jubbly bosh. Very nice. I would make my own dough, but I hate my fucking stupid-ass shitty kitchen. No, I don't blame you. That's something I do. I haven't done it in a while, but that's something I always like to do, even if it's with... frequently. I've never made my own dough. I tried once with my sister when we were both quite young. It didn't turn out very well. It was with like a store-bought dough kit, and it was very hard. But it was fine. It was a fun experience. But yeah, whenever I make a pizza at home without it being a frozen pizza, I just buy the crust I prefer. Though there's, you know, it's just there's plenty of great brands, but I usually go with Boboli.
Victory is mine.
And I used to go with their sauce, but I do enjoy making a good tomato sauce myself. Learned how good that can be with a nice plate of spaghetti that I made a long time ago. Worth the trouble making tomato sauce. A lot of recipes make it an all-day thing, and peeling tomatoes is kind of annoying, but I think it's worth the trouble. Although in a sauce, I don't even know if you really need to worry about the skin. You're probably going to blend it anyway. Pizza sauce, that is. I guess it varies. I'd like to try making my own dough again someday. But I feel like it's definitely something you want a lot of space in your kitchen for. No matter how well equipped your kitchen is, it's kind of a pain to do in any cramped kitchen. Certainly counter space. So I don't blame you. Trader Joe's has really good pre-made dough. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's like $1.50. It's just a little twisty plastic bag of dough, enough for a 12-inch pizza. I made 4 pretty decent-sized 5 to 6-inch personal pizzas out of one bag, so it might even be better than the bag says. Oh, I see. So you actually got store-bought, like, uncooked dough. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, the dough I had in mind was already just like a sort of flat, fully formed pizza. Interesting. That sounds way better, honestly. Huge upgrade, and not very expensive at all. Just a bag of dough, you roll it out yourself. Nice. Does it keep well? Can you hold on to that bag for a few days, or is it kind of like you buy it the day you need it? Oh, I thought there was a ramp out here that led up somehow.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Oh, come on now. There we go. Nope, the only ramp in question was there. We opened that chest, there's nothing there. Nope, nothing there, let's go. It's actually quite sad, seeing what became of Broken Valley. It was a good game design decision, I think, they made by reusing this area, turning it into a full dragon fighting kind of section for the second time you come back, because it's drastically different. It's almost unrecognizable, but it's just close enough that you can kind of picture what it looked like the last time you were here, which, I mean, if you're doing a completionist run, was a fair few hours ago. We've had our bags for like 5 days, and they're still very fresh, but I'll let you know more in future. You could also just freeze it, right? Oh, I guess I would be worried about freezing uncooked dough, but you've done it before without issue. It's good to know. Or just, I guess, maybe you meant make it ahead of time and then freeze it. Good to know. I'll have to try it sometime. Oh, there you go. See? Now, where would I be without that Droxlerite? Everything has a purpose. I do plan to actually try, at least before we go to the Hall of Echoes, to do stuff with all of the smithing mechanics and the alchemy. I haven't needed it yet. I'm doing fine. It's surprising that they didn't say something like that, because that's what it tells you in The Witcher, when you're selecting your difficulty, is that if you play on the hardest difficulty, alchemy is going to be absolutely required, and just engaging with the crafting systems are going to be fully required. I'm surprised this game didn't do that. I haven't needed it yet. I'm doing fine. A baker in denial. You have to roll out the dough. I know it's hard. I know it's not good for your wrists. But if you don't, what are we even here for? I think that's a job in the service industry that I might actually be able to hold for a little while. Because I feel like, you know, you're less likely to run into awful people in a bakery. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure it still gets very sweaty in a bakery. I'd have a hard time with that. You know what else isn't good for your wrist? Wanking. Jerking the gherkin. Schmorking your fork. Haven't heard schmorking your porkin before. But no, that's not... I don't know. I mean, it's pretty ergonomic, to be fair. It's not like you're doing... Well, I mean, I guess... maybe this is what you're all about. But, I don't know. Your wrist stays pretty sturdy. I feel like there are worse repetitive activities for your wrist. What I'm doing right now with my mouse.
All too easy.
Oh, what? Oh no. Did the game actually crash? Yeah. Well, let's see how good I've been about quick saving. Normal mode. Everyone has different techniques, I suppose. Personally, I go absolutely mental. Well, it's good that you're enjoying your self-care time adequately. Right. I'm assuming New Game Ego Draconis is what I clicked when I started this playthrough. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, I thought we were in fucking Alaroth for a second. That would have been really bad. Okay, but this is like... I think we're like, what, halfway through the fort before we went to the main one where the town used to be? Or are we... No, we're still... Okay, no, I've been doing great about quick saving. Good, I've developed it as muscle memory, apparently. That's really good. I stare at my own... I stare at my own eyes in the mirror and grunt. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, that's why I quick saved, because of this. And there's... Huh. I have no memory of this place. I guess I've been operating on autopilot? Unless the game crashed as I entered that portal. Okay, I definitely didn't fight an armored pig. That's fantastic. It's good to see that the boars went on to do something with their lives. I'm headcanoning, of course, that it's the same boars that I was killing outside the town. There's something very magical to me about loot bags just floating above the ground and sparkling. You don't see that anymore. Yeah, you really don't, do you? It's a really nice stylized thing. I was watching a video essay from a pretty small YouTuber, whose name I actually can't remember. But she recently played through the for the first time through a long series of CRPGs and just older games in general. And she made the point that the realism of modern AAA titles kind of eliminates a lot of the ability to kind of stop thinking about heavy stuff and use games as escapism, and I think that's a good example of that. Just that whimsical graphical style that has no intention of looking realistic. It's nice. I've grown to appreciate it a lot as well throughout this playthrough. It's Ghost, I always forget it too, yeah. Yeah. How could you? Remember, that is. Love a bag of loot, oh.
Oh, what have we here? Never have I seen such a strange herb in my garden.
Mind read you.
Oh, delightful.
Now I can add this variety to my unrivaled collection of rare ingredients.
I love this guy's voice.
And such an aggressive type too. Think of what fluids I could distill from you.
Wish I didn't have to struggle to hear it. I'm not a plant, you freak.
It speaks. Unique. Phenomenal. Oh, so you're not a plant, you say? A weed in denial. How fascinating.
That's it. This unique piece of flora is going to draw your blood.
Naughty, naughty flower. I'll tame you and put you firmly in a pot. Can't risk that you grow wild.
Alright. Oh, they always fucking polymorph me into a ladybug. A ladybird, sorry. Everybody come with me. I'm gonna run this way and try to fight as few of you as possible at once. Let's get the little guy involved. You go after them so that I can at least apply my buff. It's actually something I talk about in my Why Do I Crave Virtual Labor script. Immersion to a degree requires unrealistic elements. It's sort of an oxymoron. Interesting. I hadn't considered that. I do like it though. It's a very cool point to make.
Dead and ready to be planted in the ground. Let's hope he doesn't sprout.
I mean, for one thing, there's the uncanny valley, right? That's part of the deal. You go too close to realism without quite being able to handle it, you're risking that, but I'm sure there's a lot more to that point as well. Plant juice stained plant juice stained. I thought that was like a new word that the man made up. Plant juice stained correspondence. I don't think you needed to hyphenate plant juice. That could have just, I don't know for sure. You know, Geshniz, nymphs are part plant, and so they do satisfy me, but my lusts are leaning more and more to the botanical. There must be a combination of advanced grafting and vegetative necromancy that may open new possibilities. Oh, the possibilities. This guy's my favorite character, I think. Another glowing loot bag. Alchemy amulet. Right, that's right. That's why I remembered this guy's name, because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss that quest, so I looked it up. Crystal Dragon Tailpiece, Alaroth Archmage Helmet, Gold, Divine Conditioned Body Charm. Seems like if you're playing like a spell sword kind of build, the Alaroth Archmage set is probably what you're looking to complete throughout the game. But I'm pretty happy with this set right here. This is a fun track as well. 231 gold, formula of ultimate damage aura, iron, and a formula of advanced healing. Is that the whole place then? Alright, cool. We can return to the tower. I'm pretty sure we just finished everything left that there was to do in Broken Valley, unless there's more to this, unless I can go up a tier and see this other fort, but I may not even have interpreted that properly. Seems like we already went up that tier when we went up that ramp.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
But you have to go very far away from all these.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Oh god, little guy. It's so rare that I see him around places like this. Oh yeah, no, this was the second tier. I think that's everything that there is to do in Broken Valley. They really did. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's almost like they modeled so much of it, and like I guess of course they did, but it feels like they had more in mind for what they wanted to do with Broken Valley Part 2, but I bet some testers told them that there were enough of these sort of sections in the game already, and it was just getting tedious, so they thinned this one down quite a bit. I would love to see if I can go and visit this guy again and see if there's any any consequences for having trapped him. Clovis? I'm not quite sure. For having trapped him in this tower. Broken Valley? More like Hidden Valley, because this area could use some flavoring. Yeah, it is a little bit bland, isn't it? Well, that's what Damien's rot does. That's why we have to kill him. Or something. I don't quite remember the plan. We have to go and get Aegirna because she's soul forged to him, and I guess we kill her in the Hall of Echoes. Though I thought that the Hall of Echoes was where people went when they died. So maybe we kill her and they just swap places, or I guess that's the plan. We're trying to get them to swap places.
I've been poisoned.
All right, man. I just wanted
I
to check.
cannot take my dragon form here.
Oh boy, I don't actually.
I cannot take my dragon
if
form.
I can do anything. Oh, okay, we're fine.
Poison is killing me.
We're fine. You can last a little while down there. Do Hidden Valley make anything other than ranch, or are they one of those companies that's like, yeah, nailed it and do that forever? It's a good question. I feel like
it's stuck.
I've never seen anything else that was branded as Hidden Valley. Maybe they make veggie trays as well. You know, like Hidden Valley branded veggie trays that include their ranch, but I don't think so. I don't think I've even seen that. You would think so, right? That would be an obvious choice. I'm sure it's not that hard to just partner with someone who's already making veggie trays and put your ranch in there. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like there's... That would have been cool. Because you can come back to this tower, it's got this big prominent thing that sticks out among all the...
I'll have to walk.
The toxic fumes. It's a shame that you can't go back in and check on the guy that you doomed to eternal punishment down here.
Must find a cure.
Yeah,
I cannot take my dragon form.
You're clearly not intended to try and tank the poison to walk around down there, so... Missed opportunity, if you ask me. Anything that I can do in the Temple of Manos? Can I go in at all? Or is that... That's gonna be death, yeah. I think it was the Maxos, not Manos. Manos is, well, hands, but also... Is that an Elder Scrolls god? Manos? I think I'm thinking of Mandos from, I'm pretty sure that's from Tolkien. Mandos is... Or are we going to the... Oh my god, everything's all twisted. No, we're going to the Hall of Echoes.
This poison is killing me.
I can't keep it straight anymore. Are there any really common foods that everyone seems to like that you don't? I realize as I'm typing this that the answer is beans. You don't like beans, but I'm leaving it in because I want to tell you that I hate celery. I hate celery so much. I feel like hatred for celery is more common than you'd think. I've met a lot of people that have a particular distaste for celery. I kind of understand it. It's got a certain flavor to it that I could see putting people off. I just like celery because it's a lot of fiber and it has a tendency to settle my stomach. So I eat it kind of like a dog eats grass.
No good. I'll have to walk.
Manos is not an Elder Scrolls god, thank you. At least there's that. Yeah, beans for one. Though I'm trying to try more beans. Maybe I was too hasty when I decided I don't like them. I'm trying to at least, you know, well, I don't know. I'm not exactly looking for opportunities to eat beans, but I'm a little more open to the idea now. And I did last year forget to tell someone who I ordered a restaurant who I ordered a breakfast burrito from that I didn't want beans, and so I just dealt with it, and it was fine. I didn't particularly like them, but it was fine. I like the texture a lot, but the flavor is acrid to me. I'm not sure why, but I was born with an aversion to water, which is awesome, and I love that my body wants to shrivel up and die all the time. Well, that'll do it, I think. Sounds like proper reason not to like celery. What am I doing? I have no business here. Oh god. I think I just crashed the game by pressing F5 and F6 at the same time. Ooh, fuck. I don't know where that puts me, but I think we're probably fine. Sure we didn't lose that much progress. Maybe the quick save actually went through. Let's see. Maybe the entire save file is corrupted. 717. Yeah, that's from a while ago. Not bad. Not bad. It's 5 minutes. And I knew that way before I said it. I wasn't doing the math in my head. I promise. There are so many different types of beans, too, so you might like some and not like others. Like garbanzo beans are fine, but I really love watching women urinate. I'm not sure I did that joke correctly. I feel like you're referencing a joke.
I'll have to walk.
That would have made sense, but I don't know that joke either. So you just sound like kind of a lunatic, to be honest. But that's fine. You're allowed to do that.
No good. I'll have
This
to
is
walk.
a lunatic-friendly zone. Yeah, I mean, if I was all walking around the tower, I'm pretty sure that... let me just double-check. I'm sure I didn't do all of the fighting in this fort in 5 minutes, but... Ah, what's it? Yeah, chickpea. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Never paid to watch garbanzo. Very good. I've probably heard that before, but I forgot all about it. Very old joke referencing the fact that chickpea is another name for the garbanzo. Oh, is it? Are they the same thing? Well, I like chickpeas. Yeah, if I haven't encountered any enemies yet, we cleared this out. I just had to be sure. Let's boogie. We're gonna go to the fjords because that's the fastest way to the Hall of Echoes, but I want to visit my tower first. Let's just do that now, because I'm going to forget if I get involved in something else. Let's see. Gentlemen?
Here it is, your exquisite. My
Thank
duty and
you.
my
Go
pleasure.
get some
As you
dragon
command.
mail. Okay, and you?
Success.
Thank
Here you
you. Go get some fossil.
Immediately.
Alright, and you?
I brought you the exquisite. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind commander. Here
I
is the
last
gem.
sent you out for Amber. Go get some aquamarine. Thank you. Okay, you want to talk the entire time you're in the throne room because this song is somehow copyrighted by Disney on account of Pirates of the Caribbean. Can you please change the music? God damn it! I need you to change the music. Play something ominous. There we go. Why is it copyrighted by Disney? So, I don't know if it's because of something that one of the community patches that I have on this game did, like replaced an audio file for the song that was supposed to be playing. Or if it's just a weird false positive that sounds very similar. But the song that normally, by default, plays in the throne room seems to be from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a song called, I think, You're Looking Good, Jack, if I remember right. And I've had 2 of these VODs where I got up to go do something while I was standing in the throne room and that song was playing, where when I upload the VOD to YouTube, I have to mute that section of the VOD, which is fine because I'm not talking. That's why YouTube catches it at all. But they do sound pretty much identical. So I don't know if that was just a free piece of audio that Disney used in Pirates of the Caribbean and suddenly it says is copywritten for them and renamed apparently to a You're Looking Good, Jack, or what. But it's very confusing. And so we just talk whenever we're in there. I still have this lever handle that I picked up. I don't remember where, actually. In Alaroth? No, it was after Alaroth. Yeah, it was in Broken Valley somewhere, in the mine. I might want to pop back there real quick before going to the fjords. But anyway, let's put this stuff away. And the book. And I gotta talk to all my guys. Faster way to do it. I really should at least take a look to see how much of each thing that I have. just to see. I mean, just out of curiosity, like, what are the common things in the game? The common herbs and gems and ore? Because I've been picking up pretty much everything. I'm sure I've missed a lot of the plants because it's a lot of green on green and brown on green and red on green, so I'm going to miss that kind of thing, but doing really good about ore. Red ore appears to be quite common. Iron, not surprised. Venom stone, droxlerite seems to be the most common ore by far, which sounds about right. I feel like I see it all the time. Black rock, pretty rare. Fossil, pretty rare. I mean, similarly rare, at least. Gold, black rock, and fossil, and malachite, and red ore. Yeah. It seems like it's just 2 tiers of rarity, really, where ore is concerned. Definitely a little bit more variety among gemstones. You find a lot of amber. You find a lot of diamonds, surprisingly. Quite a few emeralds. Quite a few opal, a lot of obsidian. Fair few moonstones. Then you start getting down to the more rare stuff. Pyrite, rubies, spinel, topaz. And the really rare stuff, tiger's eye, quartz, pearls, aquamarine, malachite gems, which lore-wise makes sense, just based on what the one guy said who needed 2 of them. And then as far as plants, fat fern, you find a lot of, quite a bit of whisperwood. Those are the 2 big ones. Ginseng, those are the 3 big ones. And then you start getting into the more rare stuff. Oak tiers, I've barely found any. In fact, I think I may have almost exclusively sent runners out for the oak tiers that I have. Stardust you find a bit, and I think I found most of the Stardust in the beginning of the game. Same with Moonshine, for that matter. Holy Basil as well, come to think of it. Yeah, Broken Valley is kind of front-loaded on herbs. You start finding a lot more potions throughout the rest of the game. Dragon Nail's quite rare. Black Roses apparently too, but I swear I find those all the time. But anyway. Hamburger. That's true. I never thought of it like that.
Yes, my liege?
Ambers and everything. Do you have money now that I've pretty much finished the game? Apparently not. I really shouldn't assume that.
Later.
I feel like we're... Again, I feel like something's going to go wrong with our plan here, and maybe Ejirna is going to become the new antagonist for the game. But anyway, we need to visit. Let's go to the Necromancy Ring, because we do have some new arms, potentially, for our boy, and I have a shit ton of money that I should spend on... You know what? Let's do that first.
That's like...
Alright, this is all you have. But they are perfect. I already have fresh ghoulish arms. Do you have a perfect ghoul torso? You've got a clean-cut ghoulish head. Hey!
Go crazy, go stupid, all go crazy, ah.
I will. Thank you, Kurt. 63 months! My god. It's all just going by too fast. I think we all need to slow down substantially. Thank you very much, Kurt. Much appreciated, buddy. It's good to see you. How are you doing? You're always very much welcome around here. I mean, let's compare. There's no need for me to spend money if I already have a fresh ghoulish head.
Igor is ready.
Tell me about my boy. I have a clean ghoulish head, clean-cut remains of a torso, preserved ghoulish arms, which let's swap those out now. That'll be fresh ghoulish arms, seems to be your best bet there. And then legs, fresh ghoulish legs, which are 85, 85, 100 compared to what we had before, 90, 90, 90. You know what? Let's go full ghoul. I think it's time for the boy to be what he was born to be, which is full ghoul. Sir, your finest ghoul head. This one. Thanks.
Igor is ready. It shall be, Mike.
There we go. Fresh ghoulish head. Clean-cut remains of a torso. Fresh ghoulish arms, fresh ghoulish legs. Do I have a fresh ghoulish torso, perhaps? I don't. Wait. We'll see if he has it, but fresh remains of a torso is fine for now, but we're not quite full ghoul, and I feel like that's not right. Tell me about your favorite vine, but also your least favorite vine, then also about vines, the plants, and also tell me about wine, but in a wine, but in a German accent. Does that make sense for that redemption? I understood that reference. Kurt's been out fucking and sucking, that sounds about right. Time flies when you have sexy friends. I've been doing pretty good, sleep schedule's messed up, but I've been staying out later the past few weeks. I see. I don't know, it just seemed funny. Yeah, I suppose that's true, yeah. Well, first of all, my favorite vine? I didn't watch much Vine, but I'm sure I have a favorite. The only one that's coming to mind right now, though, is the Drew Gooden road work ahead. That's the only one that comes to mind. Damn, Daniel is Jack's fave. Was that a Vine? It was a good Vine. I do remember that. That was the last one I really remember. Least favorite Vine. I don't like 21. I never liked 21. Didn't get it. And I mean, I got it, but I just didn't like it very much. And also tell me about wine. Wine with a German accent. Well, I don't know much about wine either, but I've liked Merlots in the past. I don't have much experience with white wine, but I usually don't like it from what I've had. I need to find out if we have ghoulish torso.
Good to see you.
Has to make a reference to whatever media you reference Vine, but the plants in wine don't make sense, and I will self-modulate. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Fucking idiot, dumbass. Proof that the American school system is failing. That was basically it.
That's like...
He doesn't have any ghoul torsos. Alright. Well, we'll have to find someone else. Alchemy Garden. Don't disappear like
master
that.
Of the tower. How may Barbatos
Here you go, Barbatos. The Amulet of Alchemy.
I'll be experimenting till you return.
Great.
The esteemed master of
But
the
also...
tower. How may Barbatos
Oh, I can just give it to him again.
Wonderful. Your powers must be unparalleled, my dragon liege.
I must have accidentally said goodbye is what happened there.
Please inform Sasson the amulet is in our possession. Your alchemy garden will soon reach its full potential.
Wonderful. Alright, what are we talking about here? I'll take the dexterity charm and yeah, the XP. Unless, yeah, the XP. I'm not done with you.
Master of the tower. How may
Let us brew some potions. I can make a lot of potions, and I feel like I may as well just make all of the best healing potions that I possibly have, which appear to be starting off with advanced healing. I have no idea what these numbers mean. Okay, fair enough. And then, I don't know, I mean, I don't think you can buff your dexterity past 100. You certainly can't level it past 100. Well, you can't buff it past 100 with gear, so I don't think you can do it with potions. I like the vine where that guy picks up... he picks up the little guy from the... I haven't seen that one. I'm unoriginal. My Vampire Blood Bowl team has a wine glass as their logo, so I called them the Connoisseurs, named all the vampires after wine, and all the thralls named after cheese pairing, so when they bloodlust and attack their teams, it's cheese to eat with your wine. I like that. I don't think that's entirely unoriginal. I think it makes sense for a vampire team. Why not? In fact, I love it, Kurt. Don't disparage a good idea. It's a good idea I've never heard before. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to be able to buff my intelligence. Simply because that gives me some magic resistance. If I'm getting really beat up with stuff, yeah, go ahead and make a bunch of these. It only requires a single fanny blossom, and I find those everywhere. Wow. And yeah, I mean, I don't really need any. I mean, I just made a ton of advanced healing potions. Well, that'll work for me, man. And now, I love the music that plays here. Skill training arena. I mean, I can buy some skills, I guess. How much money do I have? 179,000, almost 180. Let's do this after we visit the workshop. I like that. It makes sense in Bad Namesburg. Oh, terrible place too. Well, actually, it's quite nice. It's just the name doesn't really. The name gives you a bad impression.
What can I do?
Now, what the hell am I gonna do with enchanting? Can I even enchant anything from the Hunter's set? No, I can't. It's full up. I can disenchant it, but I like the enchantments on there. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go through the game without ever engaging with the enchanting mechanic. We can add charms if any of them need any more. There's no extra charm slots there. Stardust has 3 empty charm slots, so I can add some. I don't know if there's any point in buffing my dexterity any further, though, is the issue. It's the only thing I can buff as well as Stardust. Yeah, I mean, let me see what my options are. Is this stuff that I'm carrying? Am I carrying that many charms right now? I think I'm carrying all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Carrying any charm that I might bother using, anyway. Yeah, give me heightened reflexes on there, I guess, and, fuck it, give me a +4 to Dex, why the hell not, and... Magic armor sounds pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. I think that's very good. It's basically how I name my teams. The dwarves I used against Kurt the other day were Beer Belly Baltics, and all their names were Sammy Stout, Billy Beer, Peter Porter. Yeah, that was 1-0. Oh, that was a good game. It was a fun game to watch. Let's see.
No good. I'll have to walk.
What? Right. We gotta go. Yeah, I mean, let's go pay for some skills.
Back for more? I'm ready for it. Let's get it on.
Shall I finish? What do you mean? Wait, what? We'll be able to study explosive arrows in more detail? Oh! Oh, you increase the caps of these. Oh shit, that's not what I thought this was at all. Wow, okay, cool. So I may as well just pay to do that with all of the ranger skills. Got it. I should have been engaging with this the entire game. Oh, I'm just, whoops, okay. It's not very well organized. Let's get everything up to 10 and see how much it ended up costing. Man, I could have raised my wisdom significantly more. It seems like I've been fine, though, honestly. Wisdom only gives you extra XP for kills, and I'm clearly doing fine on XP. Oh, I apparently raised that twice. Why aren't they arranged by... like, skill? Or, yeah, by subclass. Just want to get anything that costs 750. I guess they kind of are, not all of them. Okay. And 13 is the next one, right? Oh, you actually weren't there. Oh, I thought you were talking about the one I was there for. I see. You could probably just buy that entire list. Yeah, I probably could, but I want to make sure. I could see these getting really expensive. I mean, these are already 10,000. Let's just see how far it... Oh, but no, it does stop there. That's as expensive as it gets. You are right. I could definitely do that. I don't need to be quite so careful. Of course, I'm only increasing my capacity for them. mean, I probably... Well, no, probably not, actually. There's quite a few here, so... And I do want to have some money, because I'm still not quite sure how much longer the game's going to go, but I'm happy to have 70,000 more. I'm sure that's more than enough. Cool. Goodbye. So, just so that I know that I understand this, yeah, I can raise all of them by 5. Well, that's good, because the next thing that I was going to do was start actually putting points into other stuff, and I, you know, don't really want to. So now I have more direction, but God. How long is the game? I'm still not sure. I don't have anything to put away, do I? Well, we're returning anyway, but... Let me see. I'm 115 out of 180. I mean, there's stuff that I should sell, but not necessarily put away. Read the skill book. Can I just sort all this? Still have these 2 keys. No idea where they go. One goes to the fjords, one goes to somewhere in Old Broken Valley, so it's completely useless. Skills. I mean, you've got to go with Way of the Ranger, right? That's my most effective, most used ability. So that's going to be the focus until it's level 15, I guess. Between 28 and 41 hours on how long to beat. How long have I been playing? Let me see. Just quick save, and then I think Steam actively updates. Playtime 40 hours. That sounds about right.
No good. I'll have to walk.
So we're probably pretty close. Although I don't know if that's including the DLC or not.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Not surprised to learn that I'm longer than the average, of course. Let's just leave that one. Now what? We need to go to the fjords. Yeah, we're ready to go to the fjords right now.
I've been poisoned.
Might not contain the DLC. And also you gotta factor in crashes. Talking to stream, generally being a psycho who walks every square inch of the map. Yeah, lots to consider. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the full game ends up taking me closer to 60 hours. I can't imagine the DLC is very long.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
Right. I mean, we're going to the Hall of... Oh, you know... Yeah, who was... It was the guy at High Hall who still actually had money. So let's deplete all of his money. Coming up on an hour left, so... I don't know, we'll see how far into the Hall of Echoes we get, but surely there's... It feels almost certain that there has to be a pit of despair at some point. Like, we're going to fail somehow and have to come up with some sort of plan B, but maybe not. I think the woman over here is a merchant as well. Let's start with this guy.
Hey there, back to...
18,000 he still got. Alright, let's sell all of the generic stuff first. Realistically, I could probably just sell all of it. I don't need anything else. I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, I've got I've got the set I've been chasing for the entire game up to this point. Pretty much the entire game, once I got out of Broken Valley and I found the first piece. This game's smaller than I expected. I don't know. Divine Divinity took me fucking forever. But maybe my perspective is off. I was doing shorter streams back then. And I have no actual way of knowing how long it took me because my hour count on Steam is absurd. Can't expect every game to be over 1,000 hours long. No, you really can't. I forgot about that. Maybe that's a big part of why, in my head, it took me way longer.
Trade.
Because the hours were just racking up on Steam for the entire time that I was actually, like, from the first time I played that game, basically, until I was done with it, and I restarted whenever the next time I restarted my computer was.
The hero of High Hall. Oh, so daddy.
So it was the focus of the stream for 3,000 hours thereabouts, I guess, if you're counting off time. I don't think there are any more merchants here, so...
No,
well, I was
good.
able to sell
I'll have to
everything I
walk.
needed to that guy. It's just I only have 80 more units of weight, but I guess you can max out you can increase your carrying capacity quite a bit as well. Here, there's a teleporter. Let's use it. Even this one will be faster. I don't really want to have to figure out which of those teleporter shrines is actually closer to the Hall of Echoes. Oh, god damn it, this one's not better. Where does this one go? There we go. Am I carrying, like, a lot of excess things? No, I'm not carrying any of my crafting materials. Oh, shit, that's right. Okay, hang on. Something I did forget to do. I'm pretty sure that lever is going to go to something in the mine that I missed, and I want to take another look. Oh, not this one.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
That's the one I'm looking for. Right? Or... no, I don't think this is the right one. No, it's not. Okay. I should really write or try to remember the name. Although this is probably the last time I'm going to be traversing that way. That's the one I had in mind.
I cannot take my dragon form here.
I really do wonder if I could have gone here early. Not that it would have been an actual shortcut. I had access to the Broken Valley the entire time I was in the Oribos Fjords, but it's cool that that's there. Certainly, I mean, it's not actually that much faster, is it? It's just another way to get here. A few years ago, I bought a game called Not for Broadcast, and I always wanted to stream it, but never did. And now, since I don't really stream video games anymore, I decided to play through it while I'm sick. It's so much fun, it's so unique, I don't know why I waited so long. Not for Broadcast. It rings a bell. I probably saw it on my dashboard once, but that was it. What was I here for? Oh, the mine. Oh, the mine. Right. Right. Here's the mine. Just take a quick look through. I think this is the best way to go. See, I found this in the mine. I don't suppose there's any text. Where is it? Oh, lever handle quest item. It's not under quest items though. So that might actually be a glitch or an oversight or something, because they allow you to drop or sell it if you want. I would not, again, this is more of an indication that maybe they were starting to rush through. Could even be that they did have more plans for the second part of the Broken Valley, but they just didn't have time to implement them. So this just got left over, which, I mean, you would think in the developer's cut they would have gone through and took it out, but pretty sure there's still game-breaking bugs in the developer's cut. What is Not for Broadcast about? Oh, a Mineguard corpse with a book! History of the Dragon Knights Part 1. Pretty sure we already read that, but we'll take it because it's, it was his. Now it's not. An FMV game with super cheesy acting and writing in a good way, and he plays a guy who runs news the news broadcasts. Which way? Let's check this way. Britain. It's not technically actually Britain, but it totally is. Has just elected a new political party. And they're clearly authoritarian, so you have to work the news for them, censor what they tell you to, etc. Oh, that does sound fun. Nothing to put a lever into here. But also, you don't have to, you know? It's kind of like Papers, Please in that aspect, but it's much longer, full video with actors, like 14 endings, apparently really unique gameplay. That sounds cool. That sounds pretty wicked, in fact. Good game to play through while you're sick. Disgusting. Wicked sick, perhaps. Perhaps. I see what you did there. You did. I knew you would. I had a feeling. If anyone was gonna get it. Oh, and Kurt. I don't know if you're still there. I forgot to ask. But what's been keeping you up? What have you been up out late for? Tell me now. Or don't. It's fine. Why don't you get more sleep? Bream had a suggestion. And it sounds like you, to be fair. But I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Or something. He's been hanging and banging, yeah. Sucking and fucking. That's what I want for Kurt. I wonder if maybe... That would have been cool if it was just a way to reopen the store and run back out. But, no, I don't... I'm gonna look it up just to be sure. I was hoping for a fun little eureka moment. Apparently a pretty good show, Sci-Fi's Eureka. And I don't think it's terribly long either. I think it might be 3 seasons. I don't remember. Yeah, let's look that up. So, Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. Broken Valley Mine Lever. Oh, this isn't... No. Oh, Dr. Needleman. Oh, shit. Okay. So that's something I definitely missed out on, right? Because Dr. Needleman is dead, but Needleman is the, he was the guy who had the helmet that prevented you from mind reading. And I never got the password from him, I guess. But yeah, that's content that I've missed out on. Interesting. So that's 2 things at the very beginning of the game that I failed. Which is fine. Not gonna worry about that, but he's been providing mayo for Cindy Deo, his elderly neighbor. Oh, nice. I mean, that sounds like Kurt. Always looking to help. Always looking to help the elderly specifically. What's this broken lever for? Secret room in the upper right side of the map. This one? Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a way to get through the door that had the key that was kind of like stuck underneath a pot. And I just got in using the key. Maybe even the reason that key was kind of hard to get to was because it was added in, perhaps, to avoid a bug that could have happened. Well, if Kurt's not contesting it, I guess we have to assume it's true. This was the one. That it was, but I see no mechanism. Unless there's a secret room in here somewhere. But I think not. What do the other people have to say? Well, that's apparently it. The lever fits into the stand on the floor to the right of the secret wall section. The secret wall section is on the left as you enter the room. I'll be. Alright. Ah, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel like I earned this. Malachite. How do you feel about pickles, Jack? Nice crunchy cucumber left to die in some vinegar. I like them. I like them quite a bit. They're, I haven't had a wide variety. I certainly haven't had any particularly special pickles, but some bread and butter chip pickles on a hamburger, cheeseburger perhaps. I'm all about it. Love some pickles. I haven't been sleeping because I've been hanging out with friends, and I don't get home till like 1 or so. Well, hey, sounds like it's worth it. Don't let the sleep deprivation get too bad, but you know what? If you're having fun, I support you 100%. Take your time for your friends, Kurt. That's very good. He's been coming and slathering at Magic the Gathering. That sounds like Kurt to me. That's basically the blue-green strategy. That's true. Let's go the fun way. Nah, let's go the scenic route. I want to see this big guy. Look at him. Wow, they really did do a nice rough modeling of the entrance to the Orbus Fjords. Alright. I tap my blue, I tap your ass, they all fuck for multiple hours, and nobody ever gets declared a winner. Tends to be how it goes. Just keep coming back, keep getting your monsters. Monsters being slang for erections. Oh, I probably have some dragon skills. Probably quite a few. Oh, yeah. Let's make it so we heal better and so we shield better. I'm not gonna bother with the polymorph. If I don't end up putting points into polymorph, it's fine. This isn't the way I'm supposed to go. Where the hell oh, right. No, I just flew past it a little bit. Let's go to the Hall of Echoes. I mean, am I forgetting anything? This feels like endgame stuff. Lewis's stash is broken. Nothing, I mean, unless I just wasn't perceptive enough, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I looked that one up and it was fine. I think we're good to go. I've got a decent bit of room. Could have more, but I've got a decent bit. Let's do it. Is there an achievements section that I can look at? There is. Is there a locked achievements section? There is. Huh. A lot of secret achievements. Interesting. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those have to do with skills and completing certain armor sets. I've got the things. How do I go in? This is actually really strange. Do I have to... I play my land card in defense mode, and I can tap it for 7 crystals. Luckily it's 5/3, so you know what that means. The entire table groans. Yes, exactly. Gribbo comes into play. Now, Gribbo can generate goblin tokens whenever I spin a creature, so by gambling his 3 stars, I can bank him and tap Johnny to end my turn. That's how Magic the Gathering sounds to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really remember any of the rules for Magic, to tell you the truth, so that sounds like what I remember. And that's good enough if you ask me. What do I do? Do I have to use one of my doodads? Perhaps, oh, that opens the gates. That protects you from the destructive forces. And that's how you find the entrance. So, I'm gonna use the sigil. Or I thought I was. What? Okay, do I have to...
This parchment has an enormously complex spell written on it that will reveal to you the Hall of Echoes when you are near its entrance.
Speak the spell aloud.
At long last, the elusive Hall of Echoes shall be revealed to you.
Okay. I don't know that I needed the spell. But okay. I like that guy. Now we use the sigil. Yes? No. Ah, okay. What are we looking at? Quartz, Legendary Guardian Stone Pendant of the Warrior Gods, Master Assassin's Well-Crafted Heavy Champion Bow of the Snake, Strength Charm, some formulas. You know what? I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna take the XP. 10,000 XP for that.
Remember
yeah,
this.
that just
The
happened.
Hall of Echoes takes the shape your mind gives it. But be not deceived. This is not the same place you were before. If you manage to fight off all these memory eaters, my bet is that's where you'll find Sharon.
Oh, okay. So we're really going with a Hades sort of vibe. All right. Let's get some... Oh, I can't outside of... all right. Oh, and I can't do that either. Okay, fair enough. We can't level up until we're done here. Fine. What on earth is going on there? Memory Eater, they're called. Didn't really comment on that. Didn't want to think about what it could mean. Are there any other spawners I need to worry about? No. Let's just see if we can get everybody to group up around me now. That'll do it. That was a pretty good shot. Memory Eater Commander. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, right, I remember what memory eaters look like now. I think I'd have an easier time killing him with my bow, to be honest. Would you stop this? Is this a statue of a man? Or a man dragon, a dragon elf, basically. Oh, I really like him. I only noticed when I started flying around his crotch. That's brilliant. He's guarding the way, kind of. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's keeping the cliffs apart. I would like to quote, Memoi Ido. My princess rejected me and my heart is broken. That's understandable. You don't want to remember anymore. I don't blame you. Well, here's one now. They'll eat your memories. Would you stop this? And this... That AoE attack that I can do is significantly stronger than the fireball, which is disappointing. Oh, you can't shapeshift at all? Alright, well, these level ups are gonna have to wait. Alright, I'm not gonna... okay, yeah, that's where they're coming from. There was one more.
See that
This time.
It is a portal, and the very place you must try to reach.
Okay. Well, I think I got it. You made it sound like it would be hard. Oh! That doesn't look good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna continue to be Way of the Ranger until the end of the game, I think. And then we're gonna level up the hero. Oh, I don't know. Spirit. We do have more points than that. There you go. Could do with a little bit more mana. Probably not much, but a little bit. Ugh, they're so fast. I don't like the look of this guy. Well, I like him a little better now that his arms are out, honestly.
You have a daring heart to wander into the realm of the dead. Realize you are welcome, as are all who have not yet shuffled off their mortal coil.
Gonna read your mind, Sharon. Cool.
Such insolence cannot pass unnoticed and unchallenged. You will reach the soul you desire only if you defeat some of the more vengeful spirits you have sent to the abyss.
That's pretty cool. I have to reface some enemies. Kind of, you know, it's a little lazy, you could argue, but I'm on board. I think that's fun.
They yearn to make you one of them, a resident of this vale of shadows, the Hall of Echoes, so that your memories may be eaten away as well, and yourself will dissolve into the great oblivion.
Gonna read your mind, Sharon. Be warning the soccer mom not to get the vaccine. That's true. That's what the chips are for. Let me see. More skill. I thought I would get more from the Ferryman of the Damned, but sure. And also, I think the little guy just jumped off into oblivion. I don't know if it's the color palette or what, but this reminds me of the section of, or I don't know, whatever dungeon you're in at the end of Dragon Age Awakening. Though I think it's a lot more blue. Dragon Age Awakening. Something about these walls, I think is what it is. Maybe these lamp posts. I've been wanting to play Dragon Age Origins again, honestly. I'm considering it on and off for a while. Of course, I would want to mod it up, and it's annoying too, because I modded it exactly the way I wanted to a few years ago, but then I got a new monitor at a slightly higher resolution, and just could not get the UI to work properly, so I think I have to start the whole process over, because I think I applied something that couldn't be undone very easily when I initially set the UI for 1080p. Or no, it was 4K, that's right, I switched from 4K to 1440.
Final kingdom. Divine be blessed that a slayer may have another chance to bring justice.
Marius, is this one of my first companions, or was this the guy that I killed at Sentinel Island, or that I allowed to die at Sentinel Island? They reuse face models. This guy looks exactly like me, in fact. Having had to kill a friend has been a burden on my mind, Marius. Can we not make peace at last?
Never. I have sworn an oath, the same as you. But I will not commit the low-hearted treason you have. Die now, in the name of the Dragon Slayers.
Alright. Oh, Lord. Let's get our little guy, because he... Oh, well, let's unsummon our little guy, because he's not here with us. Alright, listen. Oh, my God. Don't smack me while I'm buffing.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, I think I'm a little over-leveled for you guys specifically. Jean, I don't remember you. I'm sure you were cool. It's been real, both of you, Mario and Jean. Cool. Oh, right. Zombie Sasan, I think. Always with the weird camera
There
angles.
it is. The savage who destroyed this goddess sculpted in flesh.
Gonna mind read ya. I'm pretty sure we're at the end of the game. I might go a little late tonight just to see it through if I need to. Of all the foes, of all the adversaries I killed in the Hall of Echoes, it is you I have to meet again.
Nothing could stop me. It is you I despise most. You I have longed to slay. Hopes to rack and plague and pester. I shall not be denied or disappointed. Come here now and suffer.
Alright. Can I buff? Oh no, I already had the buff. Oh, I don't know what happened, because before, the buff actually drained while I was talking to people, but not this time. Ooh, hang on everybody. I didn't see this. Yeah, some generic stuff. Cool. And some gold. What use is gold to me in hell? Why do they all get friends? If I was a lower level, would they still get friends? Speaking of which...
Look at him, boy!
Oh, listen, guys. There's a perfectly good ghoul right over there for you to attack. There we go. Oh! You look familiar.
We meet again, pigeon dropping. I shall have one more chance to tear you to pieces.
Wait, no, mind read. Cool. Wait, weren't you supposed to be a dragon? I know I am.
I am a dragon. I shall be one still. I'll take it all from you.
I honestly have no memory of this guy. I mean, I remember his face, but I don't remember his deal. So yeah, that's Amdusius. Let's kill him. The reason I'm not gaining levels the way that I used to is because the enemies are all just so much lower than I am. Okay, I remember the battle tower guy. I'm assuming this is the demon that he's soul forged with, that's right.
Praise be that this hour has come. I have filled books with fantasies of torturing you, a library of pain. Finally, I can put theory to practice.
The vanquished one tries to remain sane by endlessly imagining the victory that never was. Pathetic.
What never was may still come to be. Only the past has been written, but the future I'll carve into your soft meat.
Okay.
Come, Razakel, dinner's ready.
First we eat, then I'll bring his soul to Tartarus, and there, over and over again.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? Where are those bags? Hang on. Got loot. Gold and 2... yeah. And real quick, let's, oh, wow, did I get one of these for each of these guys? Wow. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and get Way of the Ranger up to 15 if I can. It's starting to feel plausible. Let's see how crazy this goes. Okay. We're one-shotting the memory eaters. I'm excited to see how the fight with Damien goes. I feel like it's gonna be really, really hard. Assuming we are gonna fight Damien, I'm not actually sure if that's the plan. I keep saying I can't quite remember what we're doing here.
Well, 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 my sweet. Look who we have here.
Why? It is the Dragon Knight, my love. Ensnared inside the Hall of Echoes this time.
How kind the brave little hall dweller is, my dear, to so openly present itself to us again.
Such a marvel it is indeed, my precious. Let's not keep it waiting.
You know, I said earlier that this could be perceived as lazy, but like they recorded more dialogue for these guys. I mean, there is still a final boss ahead of this that I'm assuming is going to be more unique, but I don't know. I think this is fine.
Manners before all, my darling. You are quite correct. I'll set it alight and you'll carve it up.
As you wish, my cherished. So it shall be.
Okay, silly guys. Okay. I like that the memory eaters just punch you when they get up close. Don't you see that crazy ghoul spinning around behind you? Okay, let me see. Oh my god. It's not even about killing the memory eaters, you kill the people. I just want to loot this stuff. What can I say? I'm a very courteous person.
So you are indeed. Though I treated you consistently as I tried to suck the liver from your gut.
Okie dokie. Always with the dramatics from Baal. Oh, there's a skeleton. Did you summon? He summoned a skeleton. That's silly. What are you summoning skeletons for? Oh, Ball. Ball was actually a little challenging. That's cool. Or Baal, as most of the voice actors at least pronounce it. Wow.
The fools have been vanquished once again. They should have known by now not to come
Ooh.
between the dragon and its wrath.
Very nice. We got some gold and some other stuff. Wonder if I'll get a stats readout at the end of the game.
Another one to add to the collection.
Alright. Mainly interested in my completionist stat. I don't suppose that's, I think it would be under achievements, and no. Oh, also, got some skills. Just the one. I don't think I got any from the pair of baddies. What were they? Black Ring. Oh no. You're in the way, boy. You must move. Alright, he's fine. Oh, and we're dragon mode again.
There it is. Igernus.
Where? Oh, there. Alright. We have to go and explore Igernus Soul? It's kind of crazy. I don't know why we had to do that. Why did it make me go dragon mode? That's a little silly. A lot of silly behavior. At the end of the game here.
We are in Igernus' memory and about to witness her execution. Stop this from happening and she will live again.
Igurna, by the powers vested in me by blessings divine, I hereby sentence you to death for actively furthering the interests of man's most hated enemy, the Black Ring.
Do as you must. Providential prodigy you think you are. I am guilty of nothing but awakening powers in Damien that would have roused no matter how, and of giving him my love.
The demon within his soul could have been kept caged if it were not for the darkness you whispered into his mind. For this crime, there shall be no clemency. Farewell, Igurna.
Lucian, stay your hand. An intruder. You, Step out from the shadows. Who are you?
A dragon knight.
Be welcome then, noble dragon.
Tell us, if it please you, why are you here?
Igirna must live. I know you cannot understand, but she must. Please hand her over to me. There's no need for violence.
Out of the question. Take one more step forward and we will be forced to attack you.
I have no choice.
And neither have we. Now, die with honor.
Oh my god, we're gonna fight Lucian and Zandalore. That's quite the final boss if it's not Damien. Catch me going absolutely dragon mode in the club. The plan. Oh god, oh no. Oh, they're right there. Okay, guys, let me introduce you to my best friend in the entire world. Can he distract them long enough for me to put this buff on? Let's fight the fodder first. I'm not here to fight you just yet, Divine. Let me kill everyone that you hold dear first. I guess this is technically just Igirna's memory of the Divine, isn't it? I mean, he is quite a pushover, as she recalls. I'm gonna loot that before I do anything else. Nah, it's just generic. It should have been something cool. Zandalore. Also kind of a pushover.
My headsman lay dead on the floor. The memory has been resolved. I shall live again. Wake up in that cold grave to find warm arms to embrace me. Damien, my love, I shall live again. And for you, my sweet hero. This is where it all ends.
Is that really how it works? in the Divinity lore? All you have to do to stop someone from dying is go into their memory of death within the Hall of Echoes and stop it from happening, and they get to come back? That's kind of cool now that I say it out loud, but it sounds a little convoluted. Oh, I didn't get to loot Zandalore.
Bid you welcome, Dragon Knight. Were this a place one would want to be welcome to? Yet do not judge it too unfavorably offhand, for it is here you shall have to learn the meaning of eternity. Poor creature. Igirna has claimed another soul, and Damien, my son, is stronger than ever. Yes, that is what I call him still, despite everything. No doubt you have guessed the truth by now. I am Lucian, the Divine. Quite alive, yet often wishing I was not, as I dwell in this half-world. This cageless prison designed to keep me ever conscious, and so suffer the torment of awareness, to be a wordless witness to the damned one's deeds. Nonetheless, I have often shouted out in vain at one who unwittingly advanced Damien's schemes by doing the bidding of his dark mistress. From the very Hall of Echoes, she skimmed the surface of Rivellon for her knight in shining armor, who was to be both strong enough to find her and weak enough to be controlled. Then, there you came, a formidable slayer, blessed with the power of the dragon, but humbled by a mind exposed after a ritual incomplete. It was Igirna who led you here, not Talana, as she took on the guise of that courageous woman and showed you a vision of things to come. This sinister empress led you to believe the lie even my old friend Zandalor held to be true. Igurna's life is Damien's death. No, Dragon Knight. Igurna's life is Damien's invincibility, as I learnt from my accursed son himself. They have been questing for the same outcome from within the Hall of Echoes and from without. Igurna was the first to triumph. You, her champion, ensured that victory against all odds. Against her lover, even, who never realized you wanted to find her soul for resurrection, not destruction. Now nothing is left for us. Lost phantoms caught in their sinister webs, but to watch as they lay claim to Rivellon and obliterate all that the heroes of man have spilt so much blood to protect. We will watch as the Damned One and his queen wade to their victory through war's crimson rivers. Time to wake up, my sleeping beauty.
My love, at last.
I battled tirelessly to release you from death's grip, and here you are, alive and free without my help. How?
I trained a pet. So acquiescent the little darling turned out to be. But I'll tell you all about that later. Is everything ready?
Oh yes, we are prepared. Come, my love. It is time for our conquest to begin.
Oh dear. Well, I had a feeling there was going to be a pit of despair.
The hour is late. A hero was lost. And the enemy approaches to render all in fire. Alaroth, I'll guard you yet. May deliverance alight as I become your Aegis.
Well, that was cool. Sounds about right for the end of the franchise, though, right? know if I'm supposed to be able to understand that.
Not every day. Wait, did you hear? Who approaches?
The plane of Hypnerotomachia. I have found it. And there he is, the object of my pursuit.
You're referring to me. That's the divine over there, you know.
I do not seek the seven gods' wealth. I seek you, the last heir of Ouroboros. Ah, how good it is to be here in this empire of dream, desire, and fruition, where one is truly omnipotent. Ah, that those possibilities are but ephemeral illusions, as long as I remain caged in the darkness of a hostile realm.
Maybe you should tell us who you are before we continue this conversation.
I am nothing. Where once I was. My name, an omen. My actions, roots of awe and fear. Yet this matters not. Not until I am free again. To get here, that was nothing, for I know this place well, and as yet retain an inkling of my abilities. In Rivellon I am weak, but in Rivellon I must be strong once more. See my undead legions walk before me.
If it is indeed the breeze of the abyss you hanker for, I believe it best you be kept shackled.
You speak before your turn, sacred incarnation. You have not yet heard my terms. I will take you away from here, dragon, and bring you to the city of Alaroth, where my true self rots away deep beneath the cobbled streets, kept alive only by my dormant powers.
Is this Mardanius? Or the spirit that inhabited Mardanius? I think his name was Mardanius. Hang on. Yeah, while we're taking a break, I always feel so conflicted about fighting my old character from another game, like the Ebony Warrior in Skyrim. I know it's not confirmed that it's you from Oblivion, but it seems to be the consensus amongst fans. And I killed the Ebony Warrior in like 3 hits. Or Prototype 2, the protag of Prototype 1 is the main bad guy, which, like, cool, but I like that guy. Lucian, you spent 1,000 hours playing as that guy, now you're beating him up? It was a memory of him, to be fair. But I know what you mean. In another example of that is like Twilight Princess, I think. You fight what most fans assume is one of the links that that diverged from the timeline in Ocarina of Time. Which is a very cool fight, but like, yeah, of course there it's open to interpretation, right? And I suppose the Ebony Warrior is open to interpretation as well, but it feels more accurate with the Ebony Warrior. It feels more for sure, where I feel like there's still a little bit of leeway when it comes to the Twilight Princess fight. I'm pretty sure Mardanius is what I was thinking of. Divinity, or Divine Divinity. No, Mardanius is... Hang on. Talk to Theleron Hashnator? Is that who I'm thinking of? Long dead necromancer and former commander of the Council of Seven, residing in Syciel in 4AR, and then in the Alaroth Catacombs in 1218 AD. Okay, so this guy seems to come up. Yeah, this guy comes up in Original Sin, so I won't read any further. But I think this might be him, if I had to guess.
Free me, and I will free the divine in turn.
I think my guy would be selfish here. So I know anything to get out of this god's forsaken place.
Good. That opportunist spirit is exactly what I was looking for. Come, to Alaroth we go!
Be careful, Dragon Knight. Do not risk what the release of this thing may beget for my sake. Here dwells evil. Do not forget.
That was cool. Big lore dump and stuff there. I'm not surprised to find out that Rolana was leading me along the whole way and was not who she said she was. That felt pretty telegraphed a lot of the time. Ooh, am I... Ah, I didn't know the hunter boots were so cool. Didn't need to... Yeah, sure, why not?
The Dragon Knight.
Okay.
Where have you been? What has happened? Does Igerna live, and is the Damned One dead?
You have gained new insights.
First time that's been narrated in a while. Igerna lives, and so, unfortunately, does Damien.
What? It cannot be. How did this happen?
It doesn't matter, General. Believe it or not, we have more important matters to discuss.
But what could possibly be more urgent than the great siege that is about to befall our world? Must have seen. Alaroth is under attack.
The liberation of the Divine, who, contrary to popular belief, is still alive. Alive and ready to be freed.
Belagar's bollocks. It cannot be. Pardon my language, my friend, but this is the most fortuitous news I have heard in a very long time. And you have the means to enact this miracle.
I think so, yeah. About as sure as Zandalore was about Igerna, that is.
Then I can only hope your wisdom and judgment run even deeper than that of the savant sorcerer who shields us all. And even if you can free Lucian, I fear it may not be enough to turn the tide. Alaroth is in imminent peril, and she needs the dragon to deliver her.
If Alaroth is in peril, I must help. What can I do?
Divine, where to begin? As you have most certainly noticed, we are trapped beneath a canopy of flying fortresses that threaten to destroy the city. Fortunately, Zandalore has a plan, no matter how desperate, that involves you and Alaroth's liberation.
So this entire plan has depended on my return. What if I never had? Losing it.
Though there is no alternative plan, we did send someone on Zandalore's mission in case you had fallen in the Hall of Echoes. You know her well. It was Commander Rode who took up the challenge and ventured into the dark. Yes, to anticipate your question, she was placed under arrest last time you met. But the greatest dragon slayer in history belongs in the field, not behind bars chewing old bread, wouldn't you say? What a woman, Dragon Knight. I pray I may soon look into her feral yet gorgeous eyes again. Sorry, I drifted away for a bit there. But let us get back to Zandalore's plan. Here is what he told me. When the fortresses started to appear above Alaroth like black stars in a noon sky, he realized all were doomed unless he sought help. This is why he delved for an ancient being buried in the catacombs beneath the city. It lies incarcerated by the most unyielding sorceries known to any living mage. A combination of locks and barriers. And yet Zandalore removed from it the first spell of protection so he could use it to shield Alaroth. This was a desperate act. For if what dwells there breaks free, a second Damien will arise. And yet it is him you need to find, the tightly chained essence of the mad wizard, Berlin.
Berlin. This man is so dangerous, why must I seek him out?
Zandalore knows he cannot hold the shield forever, so he bid me to tell you you will need to contact Berlin and persuade him to cede to you the Eye of the Patriarch.
This is really convoluted to just shove into the into the end of the game. The Ebony Warrior is open to interpretation because technically, canonically, you do actually talk to your player character in Skyrim, like with actual voiced dialogue and everything, and he is the Ebony Warrior. But you have this warrior turn up who is absolutely 100% a reference to Oblivion, is the canonical body type, Male Imperial of Oblivion, is in the best armor of that game, etc. So I don't know. I thought the Ebony Warrior was a red guard. But maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, isn't, I mean, spoiler alert, I suppose, for Skyrim, and Oblivion for that matter, but isn't it Sheogorath, or Sheogorath, that, because I think you turn into Sheogorath at the end of, Whispering Isles, I want to say? Or it's implied that you do, or it's, like, basically textually said that you do. Maybe you're right. It's been like 14 years since I played. Maybe he's a red guard. I remember him being a red guard, but I don't even know for sure if I checked. Because I don't think I took his armor when I last played, so I'm not sure. And yes, Sheogorath during the time of Skyrim is canonically your Oblivion character. That's pretty cool. Dark Souls 3, the final boss is your character from one. That's right, yeah, the Soul of Cinder. I was trying to think of another example. Why is the shield finite?
Right now it is the heart of the city, the life's blood that shelters it from death. Yet, like any other heart, sooner or later, its beat is doomed to stop. But I can see you are not in the mood for metaphors. It boils down to this. Upholding the shield costs a tremendous amount of mental energy that will eventually exhaust even a wizard's mind. Suffice to say, we have hours, not days.
So who is Balin really? And why is he imprisoned under Alaroth?
I honestly have no idea. This man, or creature, was completely unknown to me until Zandalor informed me of its existence. I asked him what he knew and how, but he remained strangely reticent. For the first time since I have known him, and that has been a good many years, I think I saw fear in his eyes. Never have I felt so nerve-shatteringly uncomfortable.
And what on earth is the Eye of the Patriarch?
It is a device of massive destruction that will allow us to obliterate Damien's horror-fueled armada. The logistic particulars are unclear to me as yet, but we'll tackle those when we get there.
Suppose I find Balin. What then?
Somehow, you will need to persuade him to give you the eye. Barter with him. Promise him everything in return, but do not free him. Even if it means failure, do not set him loose.
Okay.
If you can, bring us back the eye.
And Road is already on his trail. On his trail. With information as vague as this?
Yes and no. Before she set off, Rode told me she would consult a famous historian. She believes he would know more about Berlin and the dungeon he is in. Maybe you should seek him out as well. A scholar named Thaddeus. He is perhaps the most erudite member of the Prancing Seahorse.
I was gonna be Zizax again.
You know this establishment, do you not? The Gentleman's Club? Mind you, it's more than that. Their library is a veritable treasure trove for those with an interest in obscure magic. But I shall keep you no longer, unless you have further questions. Time is of the essence. Time is what we lack.
Anything else I can do for you while I'm in the city?
My word, you can. But I hesitate to ask even more of you. Once you venture beyond Mardanius Plaza, you will find a whole district of death. A no-go zone. Barred and barren. Not long after you closed the rifts and left to find Agerna's soul, an uprising began. An uprising of walking dead. I declared that part of the city lost. Because I cannot jeopardize the life of one more champion. Still, if you could find the fountainhead of this plague, and let run dry that hellish well, once more all of Alaroth would be in your debt.
Weird that I'm standing so far away. Technically they are, but they're also the amalgamation of every person who's kindled since. It's true. It's a good fun fight, yeah. And as much you have told me, so much remains unclear. I must speak to Zandalor.
I'm afraid that is impossible. He is wrapped in deep meditation and cannot be disturbed. Should his shielding spell fail, Alaroth will fall in a matter of moments.
So once we have this Eye of the Patriarch, what do we do then?
I think Zandalor has a plan, but he didn't say much about it. Worries for later, my friend. One of many.
If I'm to find this mad wizard, where should I look? Any clues?
The only thing I know is that he must reside in the catacombs that run like mole-dug labyrinths beneath our feet. I have heard the most extensive of them lie directly under the Academy on Source Square. But getting there will mean crossing the Styx.
Can you point me in the direction of some services here in Alaroth?
But of course! What is it you are looking for?
Oh, am I not going to be able to go back to my battle tower? I got no, point of no return, which is weird, because I got one for Broken Valley. Necromancer.
The best in town would be Dr. West. He's the city's mortician, and the most avid practitioner of dark lore. He currently resides in the emergency barracks on Mardanius Plaza, down near the city entrance. Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth?
An alchemist?
Chanel's your girl. She lives on Lanelor Lane. She's a skilled alchemist and a fine illusionist as well.
It sounds like all of the roads and districts are named after former characters from Divinity. I hope there's a street called Gomo.
Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth?
A necromancer?
The best.
Oh, I've already asked.
Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth?
A skills trainer.
As luck would have it, 2 of my best trainers are right here in the Ministry. You can find them on the upper floors. Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth?
An enchanter.
There used to be one on the 1st floor of the Phoenix Inn. But he's long dead, I believe. Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth?
I think I've heard enough.
As you wish.
Goodbye for now, Augustus.
Best of luck, Dragon Knight.
As luck would have it, 2 of my best trainers are right here on my feet. Points to his new kicks and smiles at you.
So, now you know who I am. Know what lies deep under rock and earth. Even Zandalor bids you to find me, and you will. Find me. Release me.
Not necessarily. I might be able to barter something else. Don't know what. I think we're going to be wrapping it up there. Yeah, we're 5 minutes away from 8 hours, so that's a pretty good place to call it, and it's a pretty good stopping point as well. Yeah, I wanted to put some points into. Let's get spirit up there. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Okay, really appreciate everyone hanging out. We're gonna see if there's anyone to raid, or if it's worth it. Save there. Oh, oh no, that's the time, right? Cool. But yeah, I'll be back. Hopefully we're gonna do a cocktail stream this Friday. The plan is to do a cocktail stream this Friday. But if not, the next stream will be next Tuesday, where we'll almost certainly be finishing Divinity 2 and probably starting the DLC. But let's have a quick look. Shall we? We've got 5 people, so if there's someone that I watch who is live, I won't go looking to raid a random for this. But yeah, no, River So Wide is currently playing Servant of the Lake. Sounds like a good time. We're gonna go raid River So Wide. River So Wide. Always like to double check. I don't want to raid someone with a similar name. I have no idea what they're playing, but it's always a good time over there. Yeah. You go be nice, and I'll see everybody, if not on Friday, on Tuesday.
The cake. So the flies stop. escaping. Welcome in, Jack. Hello, hello.